should be quick because I already punched it all in. And there we go. Believe, maybe.
Maybe.
Thinking. There we go. Here are the echoes.
Oh,
It's gone. Cool.
good.
We're all on now. We're live.
How's it going, everyone?
Phantom Flight 101. First in chat tonight. Good evening, buddy. How you doing tonight, Herman? I was over there at Mitch's stream for a little bit. He said he broke down. He went out and bought the Mavic Mini 2.
What did he?
He says, I don't need it. He says, but it's a new cool toy and it looked neat. So
Right.
he's like, it's so small I could take it anywhere. Crystal Justice, what's going on? Drone Pool in the house. Just me, hop. Chris, what's going on? Dan, we're going to have to get together there and talk about that streaming and whatnot. See what I got to figure out to get mine going. I tried, like I said earlier, with the Prism Live. It's the first time I ran the app and tried to figure it out, but I couldn't figure out how to get the screen share going on it so that I could share the video from the Mavic Mini on it.
Well, it did post a video. I don't know if you knew that.
It did post it posted video looking at the ground and stuff though, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that was the phone camera.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the Mavic. The Mini actually was up in the air when I went live, tried to go live.
Okay.
I was waiting for the sun to come down the rest of it. I was like, well, let me see if Prism Live will come up and get a little view or something.
Okay.
So.
Well, and Drone Pool, since you're on here, what I was trying to say before is the tablet is 1.8 gigahertz. Your phone is 2.7 gigahertz.
Yeah, twice the processor.
Right. So it doesn't matter how many cores you have. You could have an 8-core processor running at 1.8 and a 4-core processor running at 2.7. The 4-core is still going to be faster than the 8-core.
That's what I don't know how to screencast it and everything else. I have to figure all that out. So I figured maybe you could chat me through it and try it maybe over the weekend or something and see if I can get to go live off the Mini.
He's got 2 devices that work off of it, so.
Yeah, he's got stuff that works off it, and he's been working with a couple of different ones. So
what is the hype about the Prism live stream?
It just smoother. The D recorder seems to lag a lot of streaming out and whatnot. It doesn't want to let things go through, and the Prism seems to be running a little bit smoother for everybody.
Okay.
So it's basically the same thing, just a different app.
Right.
But yeah, it seems to run a little bit smoother as far as streaming so far.
Cool.
No worship. What's going on, DW? I take it you got my alerts coming back now, brother? That's good to hear. YouTube just doesn't like you, man. You get too much attention. Taking all their money and not giving it away. Oh. Yeah, I did get to go out and play around this week, though. I got a couple flights with the Mavic Mini playing around. Let's see if we can do a screen share here. If I can do it.
I flew Saturday. That's it, though. Did my Halloween video.
I did run the one quad that I've been working with, trying to the CL1. I did run that finally. I have it hooked up to the Ghost with S-Bus. But I don't have the fast protocol hooked up yet. That's what I'm trying to get on the other one now.
Wasn't the Ghost supposed to make it faster anyway, though?
The Ghost is faster anyway, yes. But with the other protocol, it's supposed to be smoother for like your RPM filtering and whatnot on your quad. It's supposed to run smoother along with that and everything too. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see screen share. See if we can get this. It doesn't need audio.
I don't know if it'll show this or not.
Up my screen for video.
What you got there?
It's a little mini keyboard.
Really?
That's a mouse pad on the side here.
That's what you're typing on?
Well, that's what I'm using.
We've been working on here.
Buttons. Oh shit.
So is this from today?
This is this morning, about 9:15 in the morning.
Wow. Is that the house so you're painting the interior on?
No, exterior.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we were out there. We were painting this house, the back patio area. I was out there last week painting it. 37 degrees outside, and I was out there painting.
Wow.
Winds 12 mile an hour and shit.
Huh.
Yeah, it was crazy cold. Trying to finish it up before the fall. We've got
all the leaves are
4
off.
exteriors all total going right now. One of them we haven't actually officially even started. So we've got 3 we're trying to finish up and 1 that we've got to get done. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be painting metal windows on a house.
Oh man.
Exterior.
So lots of primer, lots of paint.
Oh, well, probably a lot of paint. They're going the same color, so it shouldn't be too bad. They're just recoating and whatnot. It's an old house built by Dow. It's expensive as hell house. Probably $500,000 home. It's tiny.
Everything right there looks expensive. Look at that shit.
This is over, well, the water tower that you end up seeing in the video there, towards the top right there in the center, is the Plymouth Park.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's not far off.
No.
It's good areas. Not a lot of color left on the trees though. They're going down quite a bit.
You guys getting that big windstorm too then?
We've been.
Oh yeah, that's what took all
we
the
were
leaves.
without power over the weekend for like 7 hours.
Oh wow.
From the windstorm. Around the corner, a tree probably about 3 foot diameter fell on top of the power line.
Oh wow.
The power line saved it from actually going onto the road, so it wasn't too bad.
Well,
I don't know how much of the road got covered by the other parts of the tree, but the main tree stayed up by the power line.
That's funny.
It took consumers quite a while to get it all chopped down. But, so yeah, that house right there in the center is the one we've been working on. It was a tan color when we started.
Huh.
Tan and brick.
Pretty houses.
Yeah, I can't imagine the inside of crazy expensive houses. It's probably full finished basement in here and 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom, something like that. 3, 4 bath.
There's money right there.
Yep. 3-car garage.
Yeah, what is that, about 4,000, 5,000 square feet?
Oh, easy, I'd say.
Yeah, that's around 400,000. So yeah, screen patio on the back right there. The owner actually came out while I was playing around.
Huh.
Doesn't even see it.
He says, I got one for Christmas. I'm still trying to learn how to fly.
Oh, shit.
It's been a year almost.
That's cool. At least he was all for it.
Yeah. He was checking out. He says, amazing the video and stuff, the pictures and stability of those things up in the air.
Oh man, I missed a lot of chat. Why wasn't it going? Weird.
Yeah, it's taken us a couple weeks to do it, but it's hit and miss with the weather and the rain and everything else. We started spraying it. Probably about 3/4 of it got sprayed. First coat. Second coat got rolled. When I left today, they were still putting up the downspouts and whatnot. Finishing up a little bit of touch-ups on it. So it should be done. Hopefully.
So they take the gutters off for you so you can paint the trim and stuff?
No, we took the gutter downspouts down because it was not nailed up to the house.
Oh.
Other than that, we painted the downspouts and we sprayed the gutters and whatnot.
I gotcha.
This house right here, the gray house next door, they want a bid on. So the boss is supposed to put a bid in on that house, and then as well as a bid for just the chimney on that house. The chimney on it's huge. Probably about 45 feet up.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think the ladder that we have that we're using on this one will even reach the top of the chimney to do it right.
Wow.
So you may have to get a pick to put up back there or something. Some nice houses though.
Susan Lee. Not sure who that is.
Hey, look, President Biden. Oh,
Nope.
You know, that's the first sign I've ever seen of Biden being over here in the West.
really?
Yeah.
They're everywhere up here right now, dude.
Never
Everywhere.
seen one.
Trump had all kinds of little stands set up selling merchandise and everything else along the way.
Huh.
Yeah, there's so much politics up in the state up here.
I was just surprised. Like everybody's like, yeah, there's Biden signs all over this
We're
place.
also like a half hour, 45 minutes from Flint, which is like big time in the politics right now because of all the water shit with the lead piping.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, see, there's the owner coming out. He's like, yeah.
That's cool. Huh.
So yeah, yesterday we did all those windows. Every one of those windows got wrapped.
Wow.
Painted all those.
Looks better than the old part of it.
Yeah, the old was almost as tan as the brick.
Mm-hmm.
They almost blended all together like one big blob. So now it at least stands out. And gets some,
Wow, is that all the downspouts?
yeah, that's the
Holy
downspouts that
crap.
are put back up. Yeah, you can see how we got that one pulled there.
Is that his son coming out?
No,
Or-
that's probably the second best employee.
Oh, nice.
Me being the first one. He doesn't have the experience, but he works good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and him pretty much run the shows. He's getting into FPV himself, so
Nice.
I got him a Martian 220 over there, Fly Sky radio, E-Sheen goggles. Yo, Susan Lee, how you doing?
I'm meeting up with Tim Saturday. He's got a couple quads he wants me to work on.
Oh, to work on?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Give you something to do, right?
Saturday morning, I'm probably going to be working on. Like I said, I got to figure out how to get this one bound up the rest of the way right. Otherwise, it's ready to fly. Motors all spin the right direction. Everything's checked, ready to go, except for the receiver.
Oh, yeah.
Should have smart audio hooked up, everything on it. Got the E-Sheen Nano VTX 400 milliwatt, I think, on it. So it should be decent for a little ways.
Drone days, I gave up on that. He's never gonna send that.
No,
We all know it. We all know it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ed hasn't even touched that. I think he's got a drone over there. He's supposed to be fixing on beta flight that he hasn't even touched. He keeps playing with the micros. He's having too much fun flying the loops and shit. And tiny hawks.
I know what's wrong with his. He doesn't have to send it.
Right?
So yeah, this will be fun when I get the 6-inch arms. Look at the bottom bracing.
Wow. Wow. That thing ain't gonna vibrate very much.
No, they're pretty thick arms on it and everything.
So I just keep buying frames, dude, and building them. And I always go back to my old one.
This one's going to replace the Green Martian with all the monster mangled head on it and everything. I'm pulling that apart and putting it on this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna build a Beta 95 with that Oma 95. Yeah, with the naked GoPro on it.
Ghost protocol. This one flies now. That's the first one I got on Ghost so far.
Huh.
And this one, I believe, has the Unify Nano in it. Yep. Unify Nano VTX.
Do you like it better than your Crossfire?
I haven't flown it for any range or anything like that. Crossfire so far is easier for setup, but that's because I don't know Ghost as far as how to set it up the first time and going through different protocol. And like I said, I got the CL1, I got bound to S-Bus version of the Ghost, but I was trying to get the SR XL2 protocol going, the Spectrum protocol going on this one, and I'm having trouble binding it. So I don't know. I did some updates and this and that, and I got to play around with it a little bit more, but I got frustrated with it yesterday. I was like, nope, I'm done with it.
New technology to help.
Yeah, I set everything up. I was like, oh, and then watched a couple videos here and there and checked on some things, and I don't know, we'll see. I might end up having a breakdown, pay into the know-it-all, get on his Patreon, so he'll do some one-on-one help and chat me up and get my. I know he's got the Ghost already, so he might be able to help me.
Right.
Tim, what's going on, Chaos?
Did you get the one linked into your Orcas?
No, I haven't tried to play with them with the Orca yet.
Okay. I was just curious.
To set it up. I need the Tramp protocol and everything else. I got to put a Tramp on one.
Yeah.
So I've got the Tramp Nano. I think I put it on the darn tiny trainer, so I might end up just buying another Tramp.
Yeah. I was just curious because I'm
supposed to be Tramp protocol, all the immersion RC type stuff together.
Okay.
So I've got the rapid fire already in the Orcas. I've got the radio. I've got the Ghost. So now I need the Tramp VTX on it. It should all work all through together and all the Lewis scripts and everything.
Oh God, you got to do all that too.
Yeah.
I got everything but the Ghost. That's the VTX running all my quads as a Tramp.
Yeah, I started switching more Tramp because they're more available, and the Nano seem to work pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
I've been switching over to them a little bit here and there. The last time around, I bought a Tramp Nano, an E-Sheen Nano, and I think I ended up buying a full-size Unify for something on the last round of VTXs that I bought. So trying out the different ones.
So it looks like we got a new FPV or micro blade. He's experienced in DJI stuff, but he's wanting to get into FPV. So what kind of questions you got?
Michael Blade's another one of those that has been around for quite a while over Canadian Drone Hub and a few other channels that I've been on.
Right.
And he's another one of those camera guys. Everybody's getting that FPV bug right now, man. You guys better watch it. It's like drinking water around pregnant ladies, man. You better watch it.
Yeah, you'll have more into your FPV stuff before you know it.
Oh, dude, the hobby has exploded the last 6 months.
Oh, yeah. What happens when you start getting into FPV? Mm-hmm. Your wall gets filled up.
Everybody got locked down for a month. It's like, shit, I got to find something to
do. Bill. Did you try that Tiny Whoop Go game yet? The sim?
Huh.
I got
Tiny Whoop Go simulator. It should be free to download. And it's the Whoops. But they had a Halloween track on there, so you had to chase around a rat on a broomstick on the track and shit. It was pretty cool.
Missed that.
Should I get a ready-to-fly kit? For your very first setup, I used to say it really wouldn't matter, but with all the bind and fly, ready-to-fly, Tiny Hawks, all that out now.
Or even if you want to start in a 5-inch, go with like the what is it? I can't even remember. Like the 385. What the hell is it called? Has a Mamba stack in it. What do they call that thing? Diatone.
Diatone, the 369 or 349.
Yeah.
I think the 369 is the 6S version and the 349 is the 4S version, but it's a 3-inch. Crowley's got one or two of those.
I think those are the best ones to start for a kit wise, don't you?
Pretty much. Over the Tiny Hawk is pretty good as far as the Tiny Hawk Freestyle is without props. The Tiny Hawk itself with props or prop guards is pretty good. Either one, but it depends on what kind of flying you want to do too.
Yeah.
You know, if you're just looking to get in and know if you want to get into it,
yeah,
I would recommend getting something cheap like that, just because you can get one with goggles, a radio, and the bird.
Right.
And you're not spending a whole lot if you decide you're not able to handle it. You know, whether it be your eyes or your body, or there's lots of factors that can go into it.
Have you flown one of those, Mike? The Tiny Hawks?
No, I haven't actually flown the Tiny Hawks.
So I flew one the other day when I helped a buddy pick one up. They're a really good flyer. They got plenty of power and stuff. They are a little shaky. I will say that.
Yeah, I've seen they're real light and kind of jittery. Yeah. Where the Mobula 7 was not jittery at all. It was touchy, but it flew smooth as shit, dude.
Right.
That's the one that I've bought the most, but now I'm in the building the 3-inchers and whatnot. So,
dude, the 2.5, 3-inch quads are fun.
Oh, and I did get 2.5-inch props for the little one that I got from Herschel too, Adam.
Oh, hell
so
yeah.
I'm not running them 3-inch props and heating up the motors anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
She handled them, but she was a little warm on the motors, I thought.
So FPV is right. You know, try to do the liftoff or the DLM sim or something like that. See if you like it too that way.
Especially if you've already got a radio. I mean, if you've got a radio, you're great. You get on a sim, try it out. There's lots of sims. Like I said, Tiny Whoop Go has a sim out there right now. It's pretty realistic, stable mode flying and whatnot, which Tiny Whoop, a lot of them fly in stable. So outdoors, I fly straight up acro, even with my Mobula and whatnot. But indoors, it's stable mode.
And this is one recommendation I've been saying. Like, if you do have one of these controllers and you're wanting to use it with this just for now, put it in 3D mode, so that way your center point is actually dead throttle.
Yeah. And then the only thing that might throw you off is when you go down, that means your motors are going to go down. Yeah. You get your throttle centered right. Otherwise, you can throw in a throttle curve, I think, in the app and change it that way. But or break your Xbox controller or PlayStation controller so that the stick stays flat down and doesn't spring anymore.
Yeah, take that spring out.
I've heard of doing that too.
Yeah. Still not the same as a controller.
I thought about doing that. No. Somebody was talking about flying too. I think it was because Zoe had a 3D, like a live stream last week or something, like 24-hour stream, and she was doing some 3D flying in the sims and whatnot. So I think I might have to get into the liftoff and go play on some sim.
Try some 3D. A little bit on the one of the streams.
I was going to build one about a year ago, and I thought about it, and then I never ended up doing it. I thought about doing it in a smaller one so it wouldn't be so damaging and costly if I smashed the shit out of it.
Right.
So I might have to do that. I got that Alien 3-inch. Maybe we'll have to swap that around and do some reversing motors and 3D it. That'd be fun.
I'll let you do it, and then I'll try it.
Right. Yeah.
That looked like a good idea. I think I'll stay away from that.
It looks fun as shit. It looks hard.
It looks real fucking hard.
Like I said, I'll try it on the sim first before I smash too much shit up. If I think I can handle it on the sim, we might do that.
Yeah, if you can do it on sim, you can do it in real life.
We got lots of snow coming at them, so I mean, you know,
Yeah.
less damage to parts. Conformal coat the shit out of it.
So yeah, Michael's got another question here. It's a good question. So the QX7, and I would say the Pro version or whatever you call it, what's the equivalent
X7X.
price? Okay. What's the equivalent price to that and the Radio Master?
Radio Master and this are almost the same price.
Are they?
This is the QX7S. I think I paid $135 for it because it's got Bluetooth built into it. It's got the Hall effect gimbals already. You're looking at $105 or something for the regular QX7. So for another $35, I think it is, you get the Hall effect gimbals, which is $40 if you do it yourself.
Right.
So you're already better off there. And it's got the Bluetooth capability. So if you have two radios that are the same, both the QX7Ss, you can Bluetooth for the trainer link. You don't have to have that wire between the two radios, so that you can have a trainer and a student radio and have somebody teach you fly, or you could teach somebody to fly the same by taking over. You know, they'll both be able to control the sticks and stuff. But yeah, the Radio Master, I think, was what, 140, 145 or something like that?
140.
Yeah, I think it was 139 with the Hall gimbals. So yeah, they're about the same price, and the Radio Master is probably.
I prefer the Radio Master though. It is a better radio in my opinion.
You get all the protocols.
Yeah, you get all the protocols. You get the 4-in-1 instead of just the one module, so you can fly. I've got Fly Sky hooked up to it. I've got FR Sky hooked up to it. I've got Crossfire, and I've got Ghost hooked up to it right now. So yeah, it runs everything. The Ghost and the Crossfire, you do have to have the module for the back, but everything else, it's all in there. Just like it's supposed to have the modules for like your Hubsan. So you can fly Hubsan with this radio and link it up and everything and bind your stuff.
Those
so
cheap
even some
ass
of your
drones.
GPS type birds will link up to it type thing.
Yeah, those cheap ass drones you can buy at Walmart, $20, $30. Yep, you can link up with them.
All them little.
I'm wondering if it would work.
Air hogs and all that shit is supposed to work.
For the Fly Sky.
For the Fly Sky? To do what?
Well, for the RC cars for Fly Sky, for basically a 3-channel transmitter.
You should be able to do it with stick control just the same.
I would think you would.
You could use one of the side potentiometer type switches on it for your throttle, and just use your steering and whatnot, your forward and backwards and steering. I don't know.
That'd be kind of
cool. Do something.
I just want to get one just to try that.
I used to do the cars where we had the trigger gun and everything else.
Yeah.
I had $400 or $500 radio tied up back in then. I was like, man, that's crazy.
Right.
Now I'm like, oh, that ain't shit.
Yeah. Too much money, period.
Yeah, they've come a long way as far as price, though, too. The radios are dropped way down in price.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, shoot, the one that Nurk was flying when I first got in 4 years ago was probably only like $700 now. It was like $1,300 or $1,400 when he got it. So,
that's insane.
Yeah.
For a fucking radio.
Futaba 14S or some shit like that.
Right.
I mean, yeah. I spent that much on goggles, but I don't know.
Goggles are different. That's what you have to see with.
Yeah.
That's your main flight right there.
Yeah,
For FPV, goggles are very important.
Mm.
A
lot of money on goggles.
$500 on those.
So, what are you going to do when the DJI goggles do come out then, Adam?
When they what?
DJI is coming out with a version 2, a whole new goggle.
I'll probably buy them.
I was going to say, then you got 3 sets of goggles. 4.
I ain't gonna lie. Seriously, I would be like, no, I ain't going to get them. No, I'm probably going to. Yeah.
4, that's if you steal the commanders back from Tim.
No, I gave them to him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'd rather those cheap ass bot goggles he hate. You know, those box goggles?
Yep.
Yeah, here, dude. I'm not going to use them again.
So I gave that one set I had over to Aaron for getting him set up. And he's in with Ellie, so he's got the HTRC touchpad, that $90 charger. He's got that coming.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have a charger too. So
Oh yeah.
almost ready to go. Just got to get him under some sticks and get him on some Sims or something.
I'm looking at buying a new computer, so I want to buy the Orcas so bad, and I just
Buying a new computer.
Yeah.
Didn't
What's
you
wrong
just
with the
build?
computer you got?
He built 3 this year. He built 3 this year. He's gonna buy another one now.
They're not mine.
Oh, that's right. They were for everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm over here on a laptop with Windows 7. He's crying about a fucking 6-month-old computer. He's like, come on.
I'm only spending $2,500 on it. No big deal.
Oh man.
That's twice what I spent upgrading mine.
I know. But my processor's gone. Like, it's too old.
You're to the point where you have to pretty much buy everything anyway, huh?
So,
Might as well buy a baseline that you can upgrade easily then.
yep. And I want the new 5800X AMD processor. So.
Nope. More speed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's going on, Bob? Drone Days. See you there in the chat. RC Crazy's in the house.
Well, he's kind of in the house. He's playing video games.
Minnesota Paul in the house. Mrs. RC and Custom Designs is in the house. I know she's here. Thanks for coming in, Kev.
Yeah, Sean, get that computer.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I'm telling you, get the Orcas. You're gonna love them.
Okay.
Dude, I have DJI, and guess what I fly with most of the time?
If you got a small head, I recommend a good strap for the back of it, though.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I don't like about the Orcas is the strap on the back, the way they fit my head. If I wear a beanie or if I wear a hat, they work great. I just wear the hat backwards and it fits, but my head's so small, I can't
Is it
do
too thick, too thin? What is it?
It's too big.
It's just too big. Okay.
Yeah, it's too big and stretchy around.
Okay.
I wear the smallest size BDU cap they have in the military.
Okay.
Tiny head.
That's good advice.
Yeah, but I just wear my hat backwards or put on a beanie and it worked great. Right, Paul. Windows 7 does work though. Adam's just tired of fighting with it.
Wait, what?
Windows 7.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It works.
Yeah. Windows 7 really still hasn't.
Tim's a screw you, Adam. Turn that laptop I gave you off.
I got to get a monitor. I'm buying stuff for it though. I got the cable.
Did you?
So I'll hook up my internet from the living room into here. I'm working on it. No, I did not get a keyboard and mouse. I bought the wire. Remember, I told you about that.
$30 at Walmart, you can get a good wireless keyboard and
Wireless, mouse, keyboard, $15.
yeah.
So I have no excuses. What you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, it has a laser pointer.
Oh shit. Okay, I guess I get
gadget. You knew Ed's would have something, right?
Yeah, I kind of knew that.
He only got it for the pointer. He didn't get it for the keyboard.
I gotta play with the cat.
Yeah, I got to get that thing going for sure. My brother keeps telling me he's going to get me a fucking monitor from work.
Oh,
He
yeah?
hasn't got me one.
Sidewinder Customs FPV. What's going on, bro? I need to get with you, man. I need to get a lanyard made. I do.
Was he doing them now?
He's building lanyards like straight up.
Nice.
Like 550 cord, parachute cord.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. Okay. Yeah. Those are cool.
He's giving a couple way over on the new crew.
Right.
Yep. They're a good price too, so I
Nice.
just got to figure out what size I want and the colors I want to get a hold of them.
Well, link your webpage there if you got one.
Yeah, Sidewinder. If you got a page looking to get rid of some There you go. Put your link in the page or in the channel real quick, and people can check it out.
Fucking chaos trying to get me to spend all my money on shit.
Right? I was like, what?
$100 for a 130-inch projector at Walmart.
Walmart? Oh, that's not bad.
I don't need that. I just need something to put on my desk right here.
Well, as long as it's 120 hertz, man, that'd be awesome.
130 inch, I'd have to get rid of the 55-inch over there and just turn the wall into a darn.
Right?
Knight, what is going on, girl? Good to have you in. This is a friend from around the web. She's from Aussie area, I believe, right? Australia.
Oh, cool. So it's early in the morning.
Yeah, it's real.
One of my smoker friends that I hang out with late nights these days.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, this is a Thursday night thing that we usually do. We just hang out, chat, talk about drones and whatever else. Welcome in.
Yeah. Try to help people out when we can. Right, Michael?
Right. When we can. Anybody know anything about the ghost?
You're right. Need some help too.
You turn this into a live fix it on my ghost over here. I don't want this fixed. I can't wait to fly this with that dead cat and squashed for the center of gravity.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be sweet.
Be awesome.
It's got the, I believe, Oscar Ling Phoenix in the front.
Oh, do you?
Yep. Well, I got 2 Oscar Lings, I think, and a Bardwell edition all total.
Huh.
So I've pretty much used them. All those Phoenix cams seem to do pretty good. Good colors on it and everything.
Did you get your quad running?
That's the CL1. That's the CL1. That's this one.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one.
So they didn't send any motors.
Right.
They never. What worked out? Quadbox says, "Oh, the CL1 frame is the start of a new build." So over the time, like 6 months, you think you were going to get everything, and we didn't. We didn't get any motors for it. We got the stack that they sent us is a HD DJI FC. It is a 5S ESC. It's a 20 by 20 VTX with smart audio, which seems to be all right, but it doesn't even have a pigtail. It's only got a whip antenna off it. So it's for more of a micro, not a 5-inch. And we didn't get receivers, of course. So I did go out and I got the $100 set of motors, 8 motors for $100 from Newbie Drone. So we have the flow motors on these from Newbie Drone, as well as this one has the other 4 motors flow. So there's this 8 motors from Newbie Drone. Ready to. This one actually flew. I like how those. I just did a test flight here at the trailer park. I didn't go ripping or anything with it yet.
You liked them though?
But they seem pretty punchy and smooth.
Nice.
I don't know if Adam got onto those yet. Some flow motors.
Oh yeah, fuck, dude.
Newbie Drone.
I got.
Have you used them yet?
Yeah, they're nice.
I like them. They're gritty, but they're smooth.
Yeah, they're smooth. I didn't get to try them much, but they're the torque's not as good as a lot of motors, but they're decent motors.
I figured they wouldn't be as torquey.
Yeah, because you can definitely notice it. Like when you do a flip and try to recover with like the good motors, you know, not premium motors, you hit that throttle a little bit and you're fine. You know, these ones you got to give it a little bit.
Like my T motors, you hit those and they're gone.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're
T motors seem a little gritty, but I think these are grittier than the T motors.
Oh, they're gritty. They're good motors. For $100, dude, it's a steal.
Yeah, for 8 motors for $100.
Yeah, 8
so
motors for $100
a set for motors. Yeah. 2450 kV, or you can get the 6S version at I think 1800 kV. Is it? Something like that. 18 or 1700 kV.
Yeah, it's a freaking killer deal.
I got the 2450s for us.
Okay, I gotta ask
Have a
Sideway.
good one, Manamana.
There's two profiles under that name, and they both have quads in them. They both have 19 mutual friends. Which one is it?
I say you got a 50-50 chance.
Right? It's friend of Bowles, I guess.
If you want to make sure I got you on Facebook, just type in Night Train FPV in Facebook, and you'll find me. That's all you got to do.
Nice.
It's called branding, people. You type it into YouTube anywhere in your search, type in Night Train FPV, you'll find me. Type it into Facebook, you'll find me. Type it into Instagram, you'll probably find me. Twitter, you'll probably find me.
I found it. Sidewinder FPV. There we go.
Good. Put his link in the page for everyone. Oh.
Yeah, right.
I think I've got him. I don't remember if I do or not.
You do. So does Adam.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him.
I thought I did. I got so many people on Facebook anymore. It all blends together. I mean, I go in there and I can't even find my family in there.
Right.
I got close to 500, and 100 of them is probably people I, throughout my life, coworkers and shit, family, and the other 400 FPV.
Yeah, I don't think Gandalf works yet either, RC Crazy. We're working on that one. Getting long. RC Crazy cut some of his hair off this week, Adam.
No way.
Yes, dude. He took like about 10 inches off the back.
No shit. But yeah, I gotta see that.
I think Gandalf in my thought. Yeah, he cut about 10 inches or something like that off the back.
Where he cut it off, I grew it out.
Had to get rid of them split ends, get it all straightened out so it was all one length. Like me, I got short bangs in there and everything still, so she's getting there.
Yeah, my wife's making me grow it
16 inches you cut off? I knew it was a lot, but yeah, he's still got more hair than I've got going right now. Even cutting 16 inches off, he's still got more hair than me. What a hippie.
Yeah, Sean, I noticed
He's
that.
not a good hippie, though. He don't smoke.
Sean's starting to grow a beard. I was like, oh, I never seen a beard before.
Yeah, didn't have a choice. Wife's like, no, you can't shave it. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, you do know I might have an interview pretty soon, right?
The cool thing is nobody cares about that anymore. You can grow a beard. Shit, no, they don't care.
It doesn't, but it just doesn't look very good in a suit and
tie. just trim it up, man. Walk in there like a boss.
Well, that and I went hunting and I didn't shave either, so I was like, well, whatever.
Oh yeah.
He says it's still long enough he can sit on it. He was like a chick running around, Rapunzel, Rapunzel.
Oh dear God.
That would suck. I had my hair out long enough one time like that, and every time I sat down, ow, son of a bitch.
It just said he was choking him with his hair at night. I hate that when you crawl into bed and you tuck in and the goatee gets tucked under. It's like, oh, we'll wrap him under the covers.
Yeah.
What's going on, Sly Dad? Birdman, what's up?
Sly Dad.
Sly Dad, you go out there and buy yourself a Mavic Mini 2 yet?
How much is that thing anyway?
The Flymore is $600.
Oh, that's not bad.
For the Flymore and everything.
Yeah.
So it's $450 without the Flymore.
Now, does that one have the proximity sensors on it or not?
No. It's got the same sensors on it. The difference is it's got 4K camera instead of 2.7 at 30 frames per second. And then it's got the Mavic 2 radio, so you get the full OcuSync 2 like the Mavic 2 does, and the Mavic Air 2 has. So you're talking 10-kilometer range instead of Wi-Fi range.
Oh wow, cool.
So yeah, it puts a big, and it's supposed to have a little bit more robust to it, so it takes a little bit better wind.
Nice.
So I need to find somebody to buy my Mavic Mini so I can go get the number 2.
He said, "Hell no." I'll be right back.
So yeah, Michigan weather's been kind of crazy. We've had last week it was below freezing. Had some snow falling. This week it is 65 degrees. We were almost into shorts yesterday, working outside. It's crazy. On Tuesday it's supposed to cool back down again. Yep. Tuesday we get our cold back. So our Indian summer's almost over. We got a week instead of 2. It was 15 degrees above normal temperatures yesterday.
Fuck, man, I should have ordered batteries yesterday. My batteries are fucked, dude. It's like every other battery just fucked. This one's fucked. This one's fucked. It's like, man, I'm running out of fucking batteries.
You need to sort through and find the good ones and find the bad ones and mark them as you fly.
Oh my god, I don't have to mark them. I throw them away.
I got 4 of them over there for AJ, my old batteries. I figure he can burn them up and blow them up the rest of the way.
Like, I would give these away, but they're not even. I'm not even doing anything. Like, I take
these
off.
I can still get about 2.5 minutes of flight time.
Oh no, I'm not getting. Yeah. I'm taking off. Literally, I'm taking off with some of these and flying like 20 feet and have to go around a tree and land because
those ones I pitched. I didn't even want to give those to Howie. Even Howie knows how to work with lipos, and I didn't even want to give them to him.
I'm just gonna cut the leads off and throw them away.
I still feel bad about the pyro packs I gave him, and he caught one on fire in his shirt pocket. He charged it up, decided he was going to go out fly. He had a hoodie on. He threw it in his hoodie pocket or whatever, and the darn thing started on fire in his shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, mid-70s in Minnesota, and they just got a snowstorm last week, too.
Wow. Check these out,
like big-time snow. Choice chews, huh?
Huh.
Where'd you get them ones?
House of Fire.
House of Fire? I've been looking at that. I've been thinking about stopping by there.
There's
Jazz is getting old, but I use all the medical places, so it's a little bit better price.
And
I haven't had to use any medical places, though.
Nowhere good.
Go. This is fresh from the garden here.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's some green crack. That's what that is.
It's pretty.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. So
we did some blasting on some. What the heck was it? We did wedding cake.
Okay.
It turned out pretty nice too.
Oh, cool. That's red.
Yeah, it's got the lighting doesn't help a little bit, but it's got a nice orange color to it. Man, it's some tasty stuff. Good trichome mix. Sugars. It's like little diamonds all up in there and everything. Just crystals. Johnny Drone Flyer, welcome in, man. Thanks for coming to the channel. Good to have you around. Johnny Drone Flyer just went out and got the Mavic Mini 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's going to be a quick seller, I think.
Yeah.
If I get a bonus off this house that we just finished today, hopefully, next week I might be able to pick one up.
Nice.
It'll be hard. It's going to be hard, though. I really need to sell my other Mini first.
Yeah.
But I'm still having fun with it.
How much you want for it?
500 used. I'll give you the whole setup. I paid $600 for everything. I'll give it to you for $500.
Not bad.
No, that ain't bad at all.
I offered it to my boss. He's talking. I think I asked for a drone for Christmas. I don't know if you find any. I was like, if you want a drone, you might as well get the beginner DJI and don't even waste your time with these toy grade ones. You know, he's like, oh, 500 is a little more than I was thinking. I was like,
what? Really?
You ain't looking for a very good drone then.
No. Go to Target and leave me alone. So I know both of you guys saw that post I had on Facebook with the moose horn. Remember that?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is how big it is in person.
Oh.
What the actual holy shit, dude.
That's
Yeah, like
there.
I noticed that the picture did not show it justice. So it's like, this thing's huge.
Pretty good size one. I've seen bigger though.
Oh yeah.
Live.
Yeah, right.
When we were up in Alaska, we did cross country skiing. We were training for triathlon. So it's cross country, ski, shoot, and do some setup of tents and whatnot, campsite stuff. Right. And we were out training at some of the different golf courses and whatnot. And a few times we were sitting there going through the cross country ski course, and there's a moose standing right there in the middle of the track. You ain't moving them. You just sit there and wait for them to go. Oh, yeah. Big old horns out. Oh, yeah. All he's got to do is swipe his head. You'll be hurting.
Right. Oh, yeah. But you ain't moving him at all. So, yeah, I was just surprised because I actually found that out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Out in the desert. That's weird.
Yeah.
Should get it tested.
What?
Somebody had that on their desert mobile and was cruising around and hit a bump too hard. And you got lucky.
Only if they're trying to jump the watering hole, because it was right next to that. So. That's
a good spot to find them too. That's usually a shed.
Yeah, it is. It's a 1-year-old shed. But.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some big moose though, man. Shoot. Those things.
Oh, we just don't get big moose around here. So
yeah, up in Alaska they're all over.
Yeah.
you don't see little moose up there. Little moose up there is about the size of a guard horse.
Right.
Yeah, they're huge.
I haven't seen a moose in probably, oh dude, I think I was 6 when I seen one. And it was in a zoo.
Where'd you go up north?
No, it was in a zoo.
Yeah, they're big animals.
I hear they're starting to move around and come down towards from like up in the UP and whatnot. But
oh yeah. Yeah,
same thing with the coyotes and the cats and all that stuff starting to move south.
Yeah.
They're seeing a lot of bear down here lately.
You seen Bob Biker's video last week with the coyote, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out there in a streamline. Coyote come walking through. Middle of the day type stuff.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was all over Idaho's posts and stuff on Facebook. But there was this guy jogging through the forest and stuff, and he actually came up on a baby.
Oh, yeah. He was filming it. He's like,
oh yeah,
no, go get back. Yeah, backed up for like about a football field. It seemed like before he finally threw something and it ran off.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he killed me when he yelled, "I'm big and mean." I about died.
Yeah, right? That's what you have to do is just kind of like one of those type of things.
He's getting attacked by a fucking mountain lion, motherfucker. I'm big and mean. I'm like, dude. I was like,
yeah.
You watch those shows like Alaska and everything, and they're up there and they're like out hunting. They're like, hey bear, making a bunch of noise, and that works with a bear. Moose don't give a shit though.
No.
Cats, they probably don't give a whole lot of crap either.
No, they're just gonna eat you.
They're savage that way.
We have to do that all the time because we have them all over the place here. There's mountain lions everywhere where we're hunting.
It hasn't made it in yet so far.
What?
Think about it. A house cat don't give a shit.
Was saying Ed's probably had one too many natties.
True.
But he hasn't been in so far yet. He was over on Mitch's stream yet, last I saw. So that started at 6. Him and Carlos were over there.
Huh.
Donate to the Save FPV Fund? No, I did not.
Oh yeah, for the Race Day Quads suing
Tyler Brennan, he's suing them.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he was talking about that quite a while back when he was.
Yeah, well, it's going now.
He said he was trying to get things together and figure out what to do and get lawyers gathered and all that kind of stuff. He's Air Force, man. He's got some pull.
Oh, yeah.
He's an actual Air Force fighter pilot. He's got some pull in some areas. So, and I'm sure he's got like the military type lawyers to be able to help back and everything too. So,
yep.
If he's got any JAG lawyers going in right now on it from the Air Force, there's money.
FCC or FAA is probably like, oh, crap.
I did catch a couple minutes. I seen him flipping through streams. I seen that he was on with Bardwell, but I didn't hang out for very long on it.
Yeah, that's what he was announcing, is that he was putting in the form for suing them. So
well, I got that page pulled up, and matter of fact, we're going to bookmark it.
He has a case on it. Like, you know, it's hurting his business. If the FAA has to build every quad, then that completely kills his business. So.
Yep. Yeah, and he's like one of the bigger like suppliers in the United States.
Right.
So
good for him. That's all I got to say.
Mac and cheese for supper. We had homemade crock pot style potato soup. It was good. I ate a big bowl. I put lots of cheese on it.
Ooh, nice.
I'm still full. It's almost time to crack a bottle open, though. It's almost 8 o'clock. So I got out of work early today, fortunately. But unfortunately, I went into the doctor to see what's going on with my shoulder, you know, and I'll be damned if he decided he didn't want to put some cortisone in there for me today. Oh, man, is my shoulder hurting right now.
Yeah,
but yeah, we got a shot of cortisone right to the rotator cuff. From the back to the rotator cuff. Oh, yeah. The needle probably about 1.5 to 2 inches long in there.
Stop it.
Those are fun.
He makes a little mark with the pen cap. He said, just some pressure, no poking or nothing. He makes that mark, and old boy grabs that can of spray. Froze my shoulder right up. He says, a little pick. All I felt was a little push.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah.
That shit froze me quick.
Oh, yeah. See, Mike's a painter, and I used to wrench. So you're constantly moving your arms and your shoulders and shit. Oh, dude. You're going to get 3 or 4 of them in your life.
This summer, I've been doing all those condos, so it's constant spraying, all overhead, up, all that shit. So it's just been totally rotating. Yeah, and she's not having much of it right now. So we get to start physical therapy here in the next week or two. Start doing some working on the shoulder and see what they think. I don't know if I hope they can get it back to normal, but I doubt it. Or if I hope they decide that it's not going to get back to normal and end up doing some more surgery on it so I can get it out of the way.
Right.
Michael McReynolds, welcome in, brother.
Oh, nice.
I got chat up in 2 different spots and I still can't keep up with chat.
I'm trying.
Doing so shitty at this. Oh, wait, I'm usually pretty crappy at that. I do most of the talking so that I don't have to worry about the chat.
All right, a little bit of coding now. Fun.
Coding?
Try to get the LED strip working. See if we can.
LEDs are fun to work with.
Not when you have to go from 3.3 volt to 5 volt on a PWM signal. Kind of a pain.
I need to look and see if they got that darn part in for my darn printer because I never did order it.
You didn't order that one that I sent you?
No, from Newegg? No, I didn't.
They had it in.
I know. I was doing other shit and I got playing with the printer the other night. I was like, man, this is a pain in the butt switching back and forth because I was trying to play with ABS settings. Try to get my ABS tuned in so it having trouble getting it to stick to the bed on one side.
Uh-oh.
Did a little bit better. I changed the heat. I went up to like 107 on the temp on the bed. And it seemed to help a little bit, but
it's still pretty low, isn't it? Oh, on the bed. On the bed.
On the bed.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at 238 for the tip.
Okay.
So it put it down pretty smooth and everything. Put it down nice. Nice lines and whatnot. I think I had a little bit too much infill though. I had like 40% infill.
Oh wow.
So I may go a little bit less infill so it cools a little bit different.
Right.
Or I may have to go more infill. It's ABS. But you can see on the one end, see how it was lifted. All the way across that whole side was lifted. But I know edges over there trying to do things. See the curve? That whole bottom. This side over here is all curved up.
Right.
Field.
Huh.
So it was lifting this whole ledge. Just slowly going up. I was like, ah. A lot of plastic there. She's solid.
Nice. Jeez.
Oh, I got a crack.
Right. That's probably PLA, right?
No, it's ABS. That's why I was playing with it, trying to get the stick. PLA, I don't have a problem with.
Right.
Everything else seems to work good on bed stick and everything else, but the ABS, I think I'm catching drafts from the doorway here because it's right there in that closet. So it's just a thin wall there. And I think under the door it's coming through and getting enough draft on that side of the bed.
Yeah.
Lifting off that side.
Oh.
So I may end up building an enclosure, an actual enclosure.
Buy one of those enclosures on Amazon. It's like $40.
The Kia ones?
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at. I was looking at Thingiverse. There's a bunch of prints you can do for those too, to make enclosures. And then I saw a print tonight. So the Tiny Trainer now has a print off the back for your coaxial type mount for your antennas, like your Crossfire antenna or Mortal T type thing or whatever. It's put up that way. It might get me a little bit better signal getting it up off. It comes off the shark fin, that flip over shark fin that goes on the top. It comes off the back of that an upward angle, so to put it up above where it is now, so I might not get the dropouts. And when that darn antenna low sucks. Oh, there we go. 18 minutes to kickoff. Niners versus Green Bay Packers.
I'm hoping you get that fucking flight controller soon.
Huh?
I'm hoping you get that flight controller soon.
I looked last night and it still hasn't even shipped, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, dude, I've been seeing all kinds of stuff all over about everybody catching them, this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, what damn order batch am I on?
Yeah, I don't know.
2 weeks is long ago. I thought maybe I'd get on the second round, but I don't know.
That's not too bad, though. I waited 5 months or something stupid like that. So,
I don't know what I'd put it into right now anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
I should put it in the Chameleon.
It fucking flies nice. I can tell you that.
If it was more form-fitting, I could take the Oblivion apart and pull the power cube out of that, try to get the Oblivion running right. If Flight 1 can't smooth it off, I don't know what can.
It reminded me when I flew it the first time, it reminded me of the first time I found that fucking firmware I just fell in love with.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what it reminded me of. I was like, wow, okay. All right, you guys
What
did
setup did you run on it now? You run Wild Willies all the way?
No, I have just regular freestyle rates and fucking default PIDs.
So you didn't put any special hex or nothing, huh?
No, not yet.
Just I haven't. Hex?
Nope, I'm gonna though. I'm gonna change some shit. I'm gonna change some PIDs, change the rates a little bit.
Seeing that list of hexes that they've got out there for it, it's like, holy shit! Everybody and their brothers got their own little freaking tune on this thing.
Yep. It's a cool board, that's for sure.
Huh.
Indian summer, yeah. It was quick, man. It's like over. Our Indian summer lasted a week. So what, Tuesday was it? I think Tuesday. Monday it started kind of warming up. Then Tuesday we were up in like 45, 50 degrees. And then yesterday we were at like 64. Today we were up there at 63, 64. It's supposed to be like 65 over the weekend. And by Tuesday it's supposed to be dropping down. It's like 40 or something like that at nighttime. And then Wednesday will be like maybe 50 again if we're lucky.
Yeah, we're going to get so fucked with snow this year. I'm telling you, I can feel it.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of wet.
We've been getting so lucky without getting high snow the last 2 years. Yeah, we're asking for it.
Yeah, it's all gone up north.
Yeah. It's coming.
New York. They got hammered last year.
It's going to be our turn soon, I'm telling you. You drive through 3 foot fucking snow drifts and shit.
That's good for you.
That was the hard part right there was the wind, Michael. Crazy windy, like 12, 15 mile an hour. Over the weekend, we had enough winds. We had like 40 mile an hour gusts, 45 mile an hour gusts or something like that, and ended up taking some power out, like 2,500 customers in our area. So I was without power for like 7 hours or so. It went out like 9:30 in the morning, and it finally came back on at like 4:30 or something like that in the afternoon. So by the time it came back on, the house was like 60 degrees.
Wow.
We start getting ready for prepping. Yeah, the mini prices are going down. I took mine up for a flight today. I've actually got batteries over here charging for it right now. Get them all charged back up. I took it up this morning about 9:30. I almost went out for a sunrise. It was looking like it was going to be nice, but there was no clouds, so it was just red. So it didn't look really all that cool. And tonight was the same. It looked like it was really red. I was hoping there were some clouds. I went up and it was just plain. So that's why I played with the app for a minute and tried to get it live stream, but I got to play with that Prism Live thing. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Joan Pool's got it, so I'll work with Dan and between me, him, and a couple other people. I'm sure we'll figure it all out. He's got a couple different ones he's been using. Oh. So everybody's ready for winter. They're getting their tiny whoops together.
Right. Something to fly on the inside.
I busted out mine this week. I gotta get it up in the air now. I got it out. I'll charge up some batteries and play around. I'm going to, my shoulder's been sore and everything else. I'm like, screw it. Maybe this weekend we'll play. I'll set up some little hoops out there or something. Go buy me some hula hoops. Those are kind of big though.
Pool noodles, dude. They're on sale right now.
Oh. Nice. Quad box came in this week. So in the quad box, we get this obscure frame. And they're having a contest. So it's Terry's linchpin. So this is called a linchpin drone. But the contest is Terrence Howard extends to you this cordial invitation to participate in a contest to explore the linchpin geometry and play an active role in shaping the future of flight. This is what we've got for it. This is the linchpin. It will hold 6 motors. If you go to terryslinchpins.com, I believe it is. Let me double check. Where's the other one? Yep, terryslinchpins.com. You can see more on this. But So this is the frame, the carbon fiber rods and TPU parts holding it together. So the objective is to make this fly and be able to do whatever. I mean, be able to move whatever directions, you know what I mean? Basically like a flying orb. 6 motors.
Wow.
So I'll put the link here in the
That's what came in the quad box?
Yes.
That's cool. I saw the package, I just never saw it actually assembled.
I believe that's the link. Oh, I should probably put the www. But, you know what? Let me just do it the right way.
So Adam,
there you go.
What was your favorite coin slot video game?
Coin slot?
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, which one?
It's 2.
Like 50 of them.
2. Huh? Street Fighter 2.
Okay.
That was the only one I ever played on when I was really little. I don't know, 11, 10, something like that. Moved up to where I am, and they don't got nothing like that.
So yeah, that's got to be the most obscure type drone I've seen come out. And from what I've seen, they're working on basics, and they do have some motor mounting. If you go to the website, there's some pictures you can kind of go through and play around with and look at. But it looked like a crazy idea, but I can see it really working, and I want more parts.
Yeah, I can see it work.
3-inch.
Yeah.
Run a 3-inch prop, 6 motors. Is what it's supposed to be around. So yeah, that was our quad box special.
I would ask for my money back. Seriously, fuck that. There's a bunch of TPU and carbon fiber too.
The special edition T-shirt was $17.99.
You got your money's out of it.
Picture of the linchpin on it.
Yeah, you got your money.
Pretty cool. So $9 was the latest props from HQ, which are, I believe, 5143s, something like that. The wild card was the smoke stopper, the $5 smoke stopper, just a little 4-connector one, that. And then pimp your gear with new stickers. The boost was the Hack RC ESC, which is in this.
Actually, you gotta take this off.
That's what's in this one.
Oh hell, that's
So I got the Hack RC ESC and the Hack RC flight controller that we got last month in there.
Oh, it was last. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Last month was the flight controller. This month was the ESC.
That's a good one. I mean, I didn't know you got the ESC. That's not a bad box, really.
Yeah, the ESC came with the quad box. So, and then we got that linchpin frame as a throw-in type thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So
well, that makes it worth it.
The linchpin was just extras.
Yeah, that makes it worth it.
So it was all right. I wanted motors for the CL1 last month and didn't get them, and they didn't get no motors this month either. So I'm glad I didn't wait to see and went ahead and ordered those other motors.
Yeah.
But
is it? Yeah. Is this the one, Adam?
Yes.
Street Fighter. Yeah. Yep, Ryu. Yeah.
Oh, Sean, I would kick your ass in this.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
I was good at this.
I'm trying to do this with one hand right now. Anyway, it looks pretty good. That's on the Raspberry Pi. That's
I love this game, dude. Yeah, I'd pick Honda and kick your ass.
And he's using that keyboard that the wireless keyboard.
No. I'm using this.
Okay, so you're using the Xbox controller plug in. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I've been wanting to get one of those retro things. You guys ever run that across that shit on Facebook?
All the time I see them. Dude.
Yeah, that retro
giving them away for a little bit, I thought.
Yeah, this is RetroPie, so.
Yeah, I keep running across that, dude. For $40, dude, if it actually works, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, this is the 8 gig version, so it's actually $79 for this one.
Oh, yeah, it's worth it though.
Oh yeah,
Remember what we used to spend on this shit? Oh my god.
right?
The quarters I put in that fucking machine, I probably could have bought a car by now.
Well, okay, so you were saying you like Street Fighter 1, right? Here's the list of the Street Fighter games that they have.
You guys had it good in your age. I'm just saying. When I was putting coins into the slot playing video games, we had Space Invaders, Asteroids, Destroyer.
I got that on here
too. I had that on Atari.
Yeah, but it's not the arcade version.
It's not the same. Anybody who's ever played an arcade knows it's not the same.
That's a pretty crazy looking drone 2 slide, Dad. That V1 that's got the main body and just 2 props on it. Kind of swing. Yeah. That thing looked crazy.
Dropped out of the sky, huh? Okay, I'll put it back on. There we go.
He's grounded.
How did you do that, Sean? You got a green screen behind you, do you?
No.
No, he uses the.
So if you go to the where it says stop video and you hit that little arrow, it says choose virtual background. And actually, this is a picture off of one of my pictures. Yeah, the little arrow next to it.
Oh, no shit.
And then go choose virtual background.
No, I gotta be careful doing this right now. I am drinking.
Right. Yeah, we don't need to see all the porn you have.
Okay.
Oops, wrong button.
Right?
I didn't mean to screen share.
Let me think about this. Okay.
Well, it doesn't come up until you actually add it in there. So you kind of have some options.
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Tilt rotor drones are supposed to be pretty cool to fly, as far as handling wise and whatnot.
So which one?
Tilt rotor.
Oh, huh.
Where the motors actually are tilted at an angle, or you can tilt them during flight.
Right.
A couple of different designs out.
Huh. All right.
I'll beat any of y'all at Hubert. I don't care.
You know, I've been looking for that on here. I think it's on here, but there's just such a large list.
I had
8 gigabytes of
back in the day. I had a whole bunch of ROMs for the Nintendo 64 and all that stuff for the computer. That was back on like the Windows ME type days and shit. I had a whole bunch of ROMs running.
All right, Sean, how did you find mine says no virtual backgrounds.
Right. So once you get in there, you have to go add. See that little plus symbol next to choose virtual background?
Oh, yeah.
There's add image or video. Because it should say none.
Yeah, it did.
So then it says choose. Well, mine says that now, but there should be a little plus button with a square around it.
Yeah, I found that.
Okay.
It took me to my libraries.
So then you.
Yeah, that's what he said. Be careful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. All right.
Does it not go into anything? Like I usually go to because it should come up with a regular file font. Go to downloads or documents or desktop or.
Oh yeah, I'm on that. I'm just looking through I'm looking through my stuff. Make sure I don't even know if I got anything.
You don't have any Cadillacs or anything?
No. I haven't got no drone pictures on here. Oh yeah, I do. That's pathetic though.
Oh, I didn't. That's too pixelated. Way too small.
Let's try this, just because I want to try it out. Let's try.
There we go.
Oh,
Someone did the same damn thing I did. That's funny as shit, dude.
All right.
Nice.
We didn't plan that.
All
We're
right.
just like that.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's try this again. Let's see. Man, I have nothing on here. Let's look at FPV videos. What do you want? Let's see. Yeah, I'm learning something tonight. I've never done this before, so yeah.
That works.
2018 videos. Let's see what I got in there.
There you go.
Nothing. FPV.
That was a cool video. Ripped the motor off the alien on our video.
Huh.
That's me holding the motor up after I found my quad. It was at the front of the trailer park. Taken out by trees. 10,000 quarters into a pinball games. Yeah. I used to play a lot of pinball too. The old school ones where you could tilt them bitches.
Before they had tilt.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be able to bump the shit out of a pinball machine, just keep racking that baby. Then they put that tilt feature in, you barely bump that thing. It goes, you started telling people, stay off the pinball machine while I'm playing. Don't be touching it. You might bump it. Yeah. Emulator for ROMs, yeah. Those were fun back in the day. I got an Xbox One sitting over there with about 100, 120 games and don't even play it.
Jeez.
It collects dust.
Right.
Last time I used it was to play. I think I played a DVD in it the last time, actually.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that.
It was a Blu-ray, so I played it on there so that it came out better than the other disc player.
I'm gonna figure this out, damn it.
50s and 70s pinball made more than Hollywood, yeah. I don't doubt it. I used to have a guy that, when I worked down in Brighton, the two men in the truck, his side gig was vending machines and pinball games and arcade games and stuff. He'd run the quarter, he'd just collect them, put them in a shop or whatever, at a store or whatever, and collect the quarters out of them and whatnot, pay them for having it there. We made a bunch of money on the side that way.
That's cool.
You can get a hold of them. It's a good way to make money. It's a dying thing nowadays, though.
Right. You're still gonna pay like $3,000 to $10,000 for a machine.
Oh, look, it's the Paul Murray and Friends show on live tonight, guys. Dude, yay. Where's Ed and them? Wow. Mitch must be still over there entertaining.
Right. They don't care about us anymore. That's all right.
I'm surprised Carlos didn't, or Marcel didn't come in.
Yeah, me too, actually.
He got his package in today, so I figured he'd come in. That might be why he didn't make it in.
Right.
He might have done an Ed. He might have done an Ed and couldn't make it in.
Let's see. Well, he's not online.
He used to go into the pool halls and whatnot. We had one bar. Me and my buddy go in there on a Friday night, put 50 cents up on the table, and then we play the rest of the night. I ran a good stick for a while. I've been known to clear a table on people with one hand. That was years ago, though. I haven't touched a stick in, I don't know, probably 8 years, 9 years since I played a game of pool.
That's so fun. Oh, all right, hold on.
Used to do some bowling. I used to do darts too. You know, darts. Like a case full of darts over there. And like 4 or 5 sets of darts in there. A few $100 worth. There's Ed. So he was there. He just hadn't really been there yet. It's 8:30. I figure Mitch is probably about ready for bed. He's still got a show going. Bird is a word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word about a bird. Bird. Don't you know about the bird? He's the guy that flies with his hands behind his back. That's the bird, man. Ed hasn't eaten yet. He's still upright. You know, Ed, I haven't even cracked the bottle yet. It's 8:30. So on that note, I've been taking it easy. I got that cortisone shot, man. I don't want to be fortified and drunk. Oh.
They drink too much, that stuff will spread all over.
On the other hand, don't use the strength in the right arm right now, dummy. It's not going to help you. Oh, I got to go get some ice. I'll be right back.
What the fuck? I'm trying, guys. Give me a break here. Oh, here we go.
They just put all the, and I mean all the Nintendo games on here.
Really?
Yeah. Here. Oh, it's stupid. I hate it when I have background stuff on. There it is. So when I say all of them, I mean all of them.
Oh, dude, that is sick.
P's, F's, G's, H, K.
I want to say there was
all the Nintendo games ever made.
Yeah, I want to say there was a few hundred of them or something like that when I had the ROMs back then.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. So
Yeah.
look at the Zelda and Zelda 2. So yeah, if you get a chance, Adam, get the 4 gig. You don't need an 8 gig for this, but I think that's $40, like you were saying, $50, something like that.
Oh, dude, for retro, I'll pay $100. I don't give a shit for that. Yeah, hell yeah. I love video games.
I'll give Adam something to do while he's at work.
Right?
Yeah, no shit.
Well,
Look at
yeah,
this, guys. I learned something today. I know how to do backgrounds now.
Look at how small they are. It's easy.
No shit. That's nuts.
The only reason wires are hanging out is because I'm trying to work on it right now. But
I was seeing Marcel put up a new print.
Yeah.
Some pictures of it. Stormtroopers mask, full size.
Yeah. Pretty
Opens
cool.
the lid, everything. Yeah.
Pretty cool. Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, I do have all.
Or
those.
just put the ROMs on the desktop that he built for you, and you won't have to spend any money.
I haven't even tried it yet. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He knows I have.
That's as bad as Adam talking to Ed about that quad.
Yeah, no shit.
When's it gonna happen?
But I make it way easier. Way easier.
It should make you feel better, Ed. Adam's had a PC sitting in his house for 3-4 months now and hasn't put it up.
I want to. I just can't find it. This is the problem. Okay.
Chaos said it should be able to handle running the Sims and everything.
Oh, it can. It definitely can. This is the problem I'm having. They're having all these fucking sales and new shit coming out for all these fucking drones. Okay. So I get paid. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy this shit, and then something pops up. Oh, I need these motors because they're $12.50 a piece. You know, so I'm buying these fucking motors. And I find this frame for fucking DJI. Yeah.
Did you buy a 4-inch Flywoo Explorer yet?
No, I have not.
Wait a minute. Go back here. You have a PC in your house. You finally pulled it out of your truck.
Yeah. It's under
In
my
his
desk.
house now.
No.
He was probably looking for some mail for his mail-in ballot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this PC. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's a computer right here.
Right?
That's his mail storage. If you don't know his truck.
Oh yeah. Just watch though. I'm gonna hook this thing up. I do this with everything. I'm gonna hook this fucking computer up. Oh, why the fuck didn't I do this 3 months ago? Guarantee it.
You know I'm gonna laugh at you when you do that, right?
Oh, and I'm good. Yeah, I earn it too.
Okay.
Yep. Like, oh, this is fucking awesome. I got Windows 10 on my other laptop though. I'm using this one because the other laptop will only run 2G on the internet. This laptop will run 5G.
Oh, I see.
But it's only 32 gig. The 64, which blows my mind. Why ain't the 64 got 5G, but my 32 does?
Right?
I just don't get it.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Stick ends. Slip over your regular sticks,
Oh, nice.
so you can have bigger sticks.
Huh. They fit pretty good?
Oh yeah, they're snug, dude.
Oh, cool. Huh. I don't like that.
They slip on there pretty good. You gotta push them on. They're stuck. That was all stuff I found while I was printing all that shit for the Radio Master.
Oh, wow.
One of the things I found. I almost sent some of those down to Birdman.
Huh.
I might have actually sent him a set. I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't know. I don't remember what all I sent down to him. I just sent Chris Hope a bunch of stuff for his Tyro, antenna mounts and stuff.
Huh.
He got his maiden flight in. Built his first Tyro 119 5-inch drone.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm liking this background. FYI, you guys are dicks for not telling me about this 3 months ago.
Dude, it's
What?
been there, man.
Well, I didn't know. I never messed with that shit.
What is it?
The background?
Virtual background.
Oh, yeah. I told you about that before.
You probably have. I just want to give you shit.
You can feel like Ed. Put Ed type background on the Ed and Mitch.
That's right.
With the palm trees and the water.
I rip cemeteries, so this is normal for me.
And it's been pretty windy like that here too. Palm trees, there's a blow in that little video.
Shit, me and Mike wish we had a cemetery up here like that. That'd be fucking awesome.
So Ed says, you do know that Halloween is come and gone, right, Plummet? But then I know you like flying over dead people and don't complain about you flying over them.
No, they don't. They don't give a shit.
I was waiting for the comment about you could take your mask off anytime.
Oh. Oh.
Needs Jones flying in the cemetery. Yeah.
It's a waste of space, dude. Mike knows it. He flies them too.
We'll have to get Adam to work on that. That'll be next week's lesson. We'll teach him how to use Photoshop and Photoshop some drones in there, like flying by.
I can do it. I just don't fuck with this shit. Like when we're streaming and shit, I don't mess with settings. I'm usually watching comments, and all that shit.
Alaska Joe, what's going on?
Huh.
It has been a minute, ain't it? Hope things are well with you. The weather here's on a warm up. We're on our Indian summer, but we've had some like below freezing temps for the last couple of weeks. So winter's definitely coming here.
Oh yeah. Kiss those palm trees goodbye. Because it's gonna be snow and sleet and all that bullshit.
Oh God.
I went over to my Gromie's house, Ed. Went over to my Gromie's house, and he said he was watching some of the live streams and whatnot, because I told him it was live stream night. He's like, yeah, I was watching some of that the other night. He says that one dude that was wearing that hat, man, he was cracking me up. He was talking about you. I don't know what stream he caught or whatever, what part he was watching, but he said Ed was cracking him right up.
That's funny.
I did send a link over, Ed, if you wanted to come in, man.
Is he just chatting and that's it?
Yeah, you old bastard. What the hell? I only get to see you once a fucking week, you dickhead. Oh, every 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's about every 2 weeks because Adam's got to miss a week.
Yeah.
Because they screw him at work.
Yeah, they do.
Made it easy to skip out on y'all last week, by the way. Just so you know, I had a surprise birthday party to go attend. And boy, did we have some fun.
Yeah, he did.
Southern Comfort 100 proof. Ooh.
How did you send the link, Mike? Ed's asking.
I sent it over on Facebook Messenger.
There you go, Ed.
Like before Mitch's stream started, or during Mitch's stream. About 6:30. No, I'm not in Florida. I'm just thinking about Florida. Our temps have been about the same. We had 65 today, something like that.
Nice.
So, I mean, it wasn't bad. I think we had like 8-mile-an-hour winds, but they were not steady. They were just here and there. It was nice at 9:30 to 9:15 flying the drone, you know, battery pack in before I started work, checking out the house before all the ladders and everything else were in the way.
See, that's like this weekend. I want to rip my quads. I thought about hitting some parks up and shit. Dude, the parks are going to be fucking so full. I'm going to go to the cemetery.
I've been I want to get this thing hooked up. So Saturday morning, if I don't do it tomorrow afternoon, depending on when I get out of work or whatever, but I may not end up going into work depending on my shoulder in the morning. But they told me to rest it for 24 hours officially. Resting it isn't working. So, but the boss said let them know if I want, I can go paint some windows outside over by the Center for the Arts, which is only 3 blocks from Emerson. Oh,
hell yeah.
But this isn't running. So yeah, I want to get the Ghost hooked up on this right so I can run this weekend. Definitely. Oh, look at these props. Look at the angle on them damn things. Look at that shit. Crazy. Crazy angle. What's going on, Ed? I see you got your Mitch stream shirt on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Hawaii 5-0, but whatever.
Well, where'd my none sign go? Oh, there it is. Scroll. I'm getting tired of that thing.
Hey, fellas, how are you?
Not bad. How are
Not
you?
bad.
Sorry, shit, but doing all right.
I'm feeling no pain. So you cracked that bottle, I see.
Yeah, I got that. Oh, we cracked it all right.
Well, there you go.
Cracked it all right.
If I started drinking that right now, I ain't going to work tomorrow.
I
I could not do it.
Same.
I would be.
My liver, she
Myself.
ain't
I'd
what
probably
she
be hating
used to
myself
be.
about lunchtime going, oh, why'd I do that? But
Oh, yeah.
I'd wake up in the morning and be all right for a while. And then, yeah, about noon, it'd be like, oh, feeling that spark knock. Like, oh, I could use that right now.
Oh, yeah. I've been going to bed a lot earlier because I've been.
That'll finish this one, though.
Yeah.
With that cortisone shot in me tonight, I don't know if I need to. Probably won't have much effect on me if I do.
You'll be wore out and hurting. That shit hurts,
You
man.
know what
I had
that's a
4 of them.
sign of, don't you, Adam? Well, you just said you're going to bed a lot earlier. No, it's a sign of.
That background that I was using, Minnesota Paul, is actually one of the regular ones from Zoom meeting, the little standard ones that they put into it. So it's available. He pulls up his camera and changes it.
Oh, I got one, Ed. Believe me. I got one.
I got a few.
Oh, yeah.
Well, see, because Mike drinks the hyper high octane stuff. So
Mike don't even hangovers. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, because Mike can have 3 or 4 beers in a cup, basically.
Yeah, he does not get hangovers. He's got like a genetic fucking miracle.
That's why I drink the Jim Beam, brother. Yep. We learned that in Texas the hard way. Everybody learned how Mike is. The whole new crew was down there going, man.
Bye, Dad. How are you, brother?
Drank a whole pint, and then we still went home and chilled for longer at the darn apartment or the hotel room. And I was like, man, I'm not leaving all this beer. I'm not leaving all this beer. What'd you leave? About a 12-pack, 24-pack or something?
Yeah, I wasn't happy about it either.
What'd you do, man? That's alcohol.
When me and Mike went to Texas.
Everything else.
Yeah, when me and Mike went to Texas, when we were leaving the hotel, I'm like, bro, I got a fucking 12-pack in that fridge. He's like, what are you gonna do? What can the fuck can I do? I gotta leave
it. He went and bought like a case. He's like, I'm having me some beer because we had our room. So for a couple nights, we had our place, you know, it was like a hotel room, bachelor pad, whatever, you know. So he got
a beer. What you're supposed to do.
And I don't drink the beer, so he got a case, and he was putting them down here and there or whatever, but he was by himself over the weekend, and we didn't have a whole lot of time to drink in between when we were getting up the next morning or when we got in that night because we were out running around flying bandos and this and that and going out to eat at freaking Crab Shack and all that good stuff.
I mean, see, here's the deal, Adam. It's always better to have too much than not enough.
Ed, I left a 12-pack behind.
I know. That sounds like alcohol abuse.
It was natural light.
So it wasn't abuse. Somebody enjoyed it.
Somebody got it.
I guarantee they open that room up and they go to clean. They're like, hell yeah. Oh, let's put that in the car at break time.
Oh, yeah.
We'll leave it in there till now, though, so it stays cold.
I can tell you one thing about Texas, though. Texas, as far as beer goes, is very different than Michigan. Up here, I can go to any store and buy Busch Light anywhere. 30-pack by 30-pack. They're stacked fucking 10 feet tall, you know? You go to Texas, dude.
You ended up buying Bud Light, didn't you?
Yeah, I did buy Bud Light.
You had to buy Bud Light, I think.
I had to. Yep. I bought natural.
I didn't find a lot of locations either. There wasn't like a lot of liquor stores around to get anything down there. We were like hunting high and low to find a liquor store.
Really? In Texas?
Yeah.
Dude, and you better buy it before 10 o'clock.
In Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas area. That's where we're at.
I was like, oh my God, these guys wouldn't last fucking 2 hours in Michigan. I can tell you that right now. I can't buy beer. Yeah, tell us something.
Yeah, no, wait, I gotta be out buy beer anytime.
Oh, no, South Carolina's like that too, man. I went down there for vacation, spent a week while my daughter was graduating, pick her up for vacation, you know, summer vacation, blah blah blah. So I go down there for the week, and like, she's in like York, South Carolina, and it's like 10 o'clock. They're done. Yeah. No beer after 10. It's like, what? Huh? And you ain't finding liquor very easily. You got to go hunting for that.
Yeah.
It sucked, dude, the whole time.
Blue walls.
That's about like it is here in Utah, actually.
Yeah, can't buy beer on Sundays either.
Oh, right? Hell no.
That, period.
Here you can't buy beer before noon on a Sunday.
Yeah, and I've bitched about that. I've wanted in stores before noon.
Or special holidays.
Oh man, you all really are backwoods.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite store down the road for me.
Easter, I think, are the ones you can't buy on until if it's like on a Wednesday even. Christmas.
Have y'all ever lived in a dry county?
Dude, do I look like I can live in a dry county?
I know.
I'm just saying.
If he lived in a dry county, he'd be living on the county line.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Throwing
mean,
beer
I
cans
just
over that
heard a story.
motherfucker. Fuck you guys. Oh, no.
Yeah, it doesn't
Bob
take
says
long
it takes a week
before
to
you
learn how
learn
to
to
stock
stock up, Bob, during days. But no, you learn the rules, but
Ed says that's easy, man. You fill the entire fridge with beer. When it gets halfway, you restock.
Right?
yeah, there you go. It sounds like a
You don't
good
need
plan
much
to me.
food over there. I mean, he eats once a day or some shit. Bachelor living, right, Ed?
That's it, brother.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I ain't complaining.
Adam's
Before I go to work
Adam's
every
bachelor
morning,
living with
I
mom in
check
the
my
house
beer
still.
stock.
Yeah. But I moved, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
you moved her in. I mean, you know,
Mother, I just want to make everybody sure I do not live with my fucking mom. Well, I do, but yeah, it's different.
hey, yo, Adam,
No, it's
come over, we're
different.
gonna
No,
hang
you
out and
take
smoke
care
up,
of
man.
your
He's like,
mom,
hold on,
bro.
let me get mom some fucking
Yes.
gummies or something. You know,
Yes,
so
my
she'll-
mom's here because I want to take care of her. That's what it is.
How is she? She good?
Good days, bad days.
Yeah, but she decided before surgery to remove a complete lung. She's gonna try this new shit. So we're gonna see.
Oh
what that
God.
Yeah.
My mom had the lung surgery shit too, and they just
Make sure
took
you
a
get the
lower
paperwork
lobe or
taken care of
something.
beforehand, Adam. You know,
What's
power
that?
of attorney. Make sure you got that paperwork taken care of beforehand, dude.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. With my sister and brother, she's good.
Well, I mean, power of attorney in case something happens. You know,
I would give that to my brother. He's way more
as long as the
responsible.
paperwork's taken care of, so somebody's got the responsibility.
Yes. Yeah.
Otherwise, it becomes a real pain in the ass.
No. Yeah. Yeah, we already talked about that. So she can be fine though. She's got what they say 86% success rate. So
That's pretty good, really.
That's pretty good.
Good for heart and lungs and shit like that. You only need one lung, people.
yeah, you do. You really do. But she's trying to save that
I've been
lung.
smoking for like 35
No,
years. My
look.
lung feels great.
Pulling the lung out is a very invasive and is a hard recovery thing. If they don't have to pull a lung out, it's better.
Was that Andrew Dice Clay that did that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, my mom had
5 packs
some
of
lung
cigarettes a
surgery.
day. I jog 2 miles. I've been smoking for 25 years. My lung feels great.
Yeah,
One lung.
Yeah.
My lungs suck.
You see me run, I suggest you run too. That's all I'm saying.
You better run too.
You better
There's
run
some
too.
behind me.
Yeah.
It ain't fun. Oh, there's a straggler. What's going on, Carlos? He said his father lived without a lung. Yeah, they say you can live on one lung if it's a decent lung.
Yep.
I'm just telling you the process of taking the bad lung out is a rough one. That's
Yeah.
all I got.
It's like open heart surgery, man. The minute they split that sternum right there, dude, you're never going to be the same.
Nope.
Ask Rodney.
Do they take it out through the front? I thought they took the lung out from the back.
Depends. It depends on the surgeon and this and that and what they've got to do. But I've seen them go in from the front, open them up and take a lung out, and I've seen them come from the back because it's easier to split the back.
Ouch.
It's easier for the healing and whatnot.
These days, they said the cut would have been that big.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, think of vasectomy, man. Vasectomy, it used to be a big old gash in there and everything else and blah, blah, blah. Dude, it's like 2 little quarter-inch slits, one on each side. They just make a slit, put some, whoop, do what they got to do, and boom. They don't even stitch that shit up anymore.
Wow.
That's how small the incision is. They don't even stitch it up. They just tell you to take it home and ice it.
Ice it. My older brother, when he went to get his vasectomy, and that's just been a number of years ago, but he swears his old lady hit every pothole on the way home.
Mine was My vasectomy was about a half hour, 45 minutes from where we lived. And she drove me back or whatever after. Dude, you are sore, man. I didn't even want to get up out of my chair. I mean, just that motion of twisting forward like that, and doing that little bit of squishing. Oh man, it was so sensitive.
Yeah.
I can't
like
imagine.
4 days.
Ouch.
No heavy lifting for like a couple weeks or something like that.
Yeah, it's not like that these days.
The reason for that is because if you strain too much, you'll undo the process.
Yeah.
And you could cause some serious problems for yourself by undoing a process that way. It can be reversed, they say, but I don't want to go in for that surgery either, dude.
No, I mean, look at what all drone worship went through with what should have been a simple hernia surgery.
Right.
And
Dude, I feel for him. I know. Yeah. I got a hiatal hernia that's been there forever or whatever. And
hiatals. Yeah, I've never had one of those.
Dude, I had a double hernia surgery.
So it just kind of, I'll get some sensitive times where it's like, oh, we'll drop my groan and oh, yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah,
the
dude,
more
I
I'm
had
working these jobs like I'm doing, it's not helping anything, lifting these.
No, the hernia. Dude, I had double hernia surgery, and I'm telling you what, man, that was miserable. I don't want nobody to go through that.
Right.
So what makes it a double?
It was both sides. My intestine.
You did both. Okay.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. It was bad. They actually told me if I would have waited any longer, it probably would have killed me.
It can happen.
Yeah, it was bad. I freaked me out. They freaked me out, dude. I went to the doctor because I was having really bad pains for over a year, and I seen what was going on. I went to the doctor, and I was in surgery 3 days later.
Carlos, I can sing soprano still. It might have helped. I'm not sure.
That's a prick. I mean, like I have a hernia now, but
leave it alone.
It's not
bothering you, if it's not bothering you, leave it alone.
Use caution.
No, exactly.
Just use more caution when you're lifting.
Be careful, because it is not worth it, dude. I'm telling you, that surgery sucks.
Blizzard FPV in the house. What's up?
I've had 2 of them. And yes, it does suck. That sucks, Fly Dad. I'm sure I got a touch of it too. We all end up getting cancer at some point. It's just a matter of time, I think.
It's some type of form of it.
Yeah. So I just roll with it and let my body deal with it. And when I'm done, I'm done. I'm not doing. Look, I know too many people have cancer. I know people recover from it and all that. But a lot of times the treatment is horrific, costs you a ton of money, and you go through a lot of misery. Oh, you're cured. And then 2 years down the road, it's back, and you got to repeat the process. I can't do that. I cannot do the needles, the other crap.
I just had a needle about that long put into my shoulder. That
Yeah,
went in from the back to the front.
Needles freak me the hell out.
Yeah.
I can't
Me
do
too. Me too. It's just weird.
I cannot do the needles. I can't do. Look, if you have chemo and
my dad was like that too, man. You get anything near him with the needle, and you might as well just start putting your fists up and getting ready for a brawl. I remember my grandmother just trying to give him a pill one time. She had to sit on his lap, pinch his nose, and shove the pill in his mouth to get him to take a fucking pill.
I stuck with doctors, man. I'm such a wuss.
Yeah.
It's weird because I can have these horrible wounds. I say horrible.
Gaping wounds.
But I mean, because they were an accident, and then your adrenaline takes over.
Right.
But whereas if you plan to have this major incision, you know, where they have to make this major incision to fix something. I'm like, you need to knock my ass out. Because I am not doing this willingly.
Oh, no, dude, they're going to knock you out, believe me.
My eyes are so sensitive, man. Good. The doctors were trying to do like tests on my eyes and stuff like that back in the military and whatnot. They're like amazed at how fast my reaction time with my eyes was and whatnot. But yeah, my eyes.
You know what? Like here's what freaked me out the most, Mike, was some of the work I was doing. You know, I was drilling steel and whatever, and I got a piece of metal in my eye. Well, rather than go to the doctor, I stuck this big speaker up to my eye and used the magnet on the back of the speaker to pull the metal out. Well, the next time I got a piece of metal in my eye, it was aluminum. The speaker trick wasn't working. I had to go to the hospital. And they tried flushing it out. They tried all this shit. It wasn't happening. It wasn't coming out. So then they had me set my chin on the stirrup thing. And the guy goes, okay, we're going to have to pluck it out with this needle. This needle is small. But when they stick that thing up to your eye, it looks like a 16-penny nail. And they're telling you the whole time, oh, don't move your eyes. I'm like, yeah, right.
Birdman, yeah, dude, it sure was. Dude, that was actually a really trippy thing for me in my life. I was working the entire time. I started feeling really terrible, dude. Like, I fucking couldn't sleep. I was weak. I was tired all the time. Went to the doctor, and they're like, yeah, dude, you got a double hernia. It's cutting off the fucking blood flow to your intestines. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know, I'm not a doctor. I don't look into that shit.
Cutting off the blood flow to what?
To my intestines. I had a hernia, dude. I had 2 hernias sticking out like 2 inches.
Wow.
Well, you didn't notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that I didn't have insurance. I had to wait for insurance. So once I got my insurance, I went to the doctor.
Well, wait a minute.
The automotive industry, man, they're cheap that way.
Oh.
How did you get those hernias?
Lifting 120 pound tires all day.
At work.
Yep.
That was workman's comp. You didn't have to wait for insurance, you knucklehead.
Well, I really didn't think about that, but
Young
this is years ago, dude. Years ago. This was years ago. I'm talking 12 years ago. Believe me, I've learned since then.
That's not that long ago. Look, man.
Claim. And this is
your idea of years ago and my idea of years ago is a lot different, apparently.
Well, I learn something new every day, and I tell you what I learned 12 years ago is important. I can tell you that right now.
It was porn.
Now, I will say this.
12 years ago, it was porn. It wasn't important. It was porn.
Right. With my first hernia, Adam, I didn't realize what it was. Nothing was poking out yet. You know what I mean? So I was working at an auto parts store. Surprise, surprise, same line of work. And me being a short little guy, I worked at an auto parts store. And who do they give the little short guy the biggest, tallest truck? Because we had a full machine shop. So I went to this place, and it was a straight 6 head. And I had to heave it up to get it over the edge, you know, into the back of the truck. And it was that got me. And I actually had tires, rubber tires in the back of the truck, so I could drop the heads over the side of the truck and not screw the heads up, so they bounce, you know.
Oh yeah, dude. Looked at many transmissions, many fucking I've been doing automotive most of my life, and I tell you
Yeah.
what, I picked up
So
some shit.
I don't know, man. You know, but it was
Matt Matrix Man, what's going on? Ananuki One, what's going on?
that.
Welcome in. Mike
How do
on
you
RC,
say?
take
How do
care.
you say? How do you say that, Mike? The last guy in chat, Anuki.
Anunnaki. Anunnaki.
So where is he from, Mike?
I'm not sure exactly, to tell you the truth.
Where are you from?
He's,
that sounds.
I found him
Eskimo.
on guys took my drone channel.
And then there's Matrix Man.
Matrix Man is Matt, and he's smoker and does some morning chats and whatnot, hangout type chats and whatnot, some late night chats. And
Which means they're probably on the other side of the world, in other words.
Matt's here in the States, I think.
Who?
Matrix Man. Matrix Man.
I don't know. Sometimes, Carlos, it's just a weakness, or you jerk. Yeah, you're right. You're lifting it wrong.
See, Anunnaki. Or Anunnaki. I guess it depends on how. You see, here in the States, that would be
you can't even say antenna right.
Anunnaki, because it's two O's, like cool or
I
new.
don't see any O's. Where are you seeing
He
O's?
typed it in the Anunnaki one, typed in chat, A dash.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, I missed the phonetic spelling part.
Yep.
Anunnaki. Anunnaki. You said it, Mike.
My mind tries to say it too much, and I keep going like Anunnaki or something like that.
So where are you at, Anunnaki?
Forged in the fires of my mother's ovium, and formed under the battle of sex, sweat and love making under the bed sheets between my father and mother. Why?
Because that's how most kids.
Because that's what we're here to do. That's what we're on earth to do.
That sounds kind of
the Lord. See, if you read the Bible, it says the Lord put us here, and He put us off, and we were without sin. But He knew what He was doing. He knew we were going to sin, so therefore He knew we were here to reproduce and to supply the world. So therefore He had. I don't know.
Now, I'm going to translate.
It was probably an afterthought for him, but I'm
going to translate. Dad got laid.
Yeah. What were you before you were born? Your daddy's little squirt?
Pretty much.
You got to watch that in this day and age, though. Those test tube babies and shit, you know.
Yeah, well.
I don't know if it's so much of a squirt
anymore. You see evidence of the test tube babies every day these days. Those that without a proper mom and dad.
Walk into the doctor's office and say, "Fix me. I'm not taking pills." Yeah, it doesn't usually work too well. I got a physical therapy appointment coming up pretty soon, though. The only thing they gave me for pain, they didn't give me any ibuprofen. They didn't give me any Tylenol, no pain pills, no nothing, because I told them I don't take pills. They gave me a cortisone shot for temporary relief to help relieve that pressure so that I can quit pulling the muscles in my neck.
See, and I thought that would actually help a little bit instead of hurt so much.
It only hurts for a day.
Cortisone?
Yeah.
It hurts.
I always heard cortisone was a painful shot.
Total shock and this and that. It does lots of things, but they don't want you to overuse it for the first 24 hours or it will hurt because of the way that they put it in. Like I said, they took a needle about that long and went from the back to the rotator cuff.
I gotcha. Okay.
So it's in there. Yeah. They froze that whole shoulder, dude. They sprayed that stuff on there for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever. That freeze spray stuff.
Yeah.
And they just sprayed that. I could feel it hitting and then it just quit. And all of a sudden he stops. I'm like, and then it was pressure. That was it.
Yeah.
Stuff worked.
All I gotta say is you need to knock my ass out first because I ain't volunteering for no pain.
That was in the regular doctor's office. It wasn't like you go in, prep for surgery, lay down, this or that. No, that was just in the doctor's office, sitting on the damn table there.
Oh yeah.
Pull up the shirt real quick, slip your arm through so I can, put the shirt up over the shoulder and wiped it down, marked it, froze it. Doop. All right, we got you a prescription for physical therapy coming up, and make an appointment to see you back in a month.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't volunteer for that kind of torture.
It's not torture. It didn't even hurt.
I used to get cortisone shots in my spine, Ed.
Yeah.
Like in the back. And they would give you the option. Do you want to be numbed up and put out, or do you want to be awake for it? My wife would be like, nope, knock me out. Put me out. Give me some meds. I don't want to be. Me, I'm like, no, man, just numb it up. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I'm like in and out in half the time because I don't take all that extra shit.
Seriously, guys.
I know, man, but
okay,
hurt, man.
It doesn't hurt that bad. If you stub your toe hard, it hurts more than that.
I actually got to watch the doctor a couple of times on the scope where he's doing the x-ray type vision to see where that needle's going into my back to hit those spine spots, because it'd be 4 shots down my spine. The L4 through 1 or whatever, those 4 spine spots. He would go in 4 different shots and get me in there. And I actually watched it on the x-ray, watched it go in to hit that darn spinal cord area to hit it. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, my dad has rheumatoid.
Hit it, buddy. Smoke up. There's more where that come from. Lots more.
So, I mean, like, to me, it sounds like a trade-off for pain. So, you take a lot of pain for half a minute so that you don't have to have pain for a couple days.
Yep, pretty much.
No, a cortisone shot probably lasts me. It depends on how effective the shot is. Now, if they hit the right spot,
maybe whether they got it in the right spot.
If they hit the right spot, I can go probably a couple months and continue working after tomorrow. I'll be back to normal work duty or whatever, and I'll probably be able to go a couple months without having to worry too much, and it won't be too bothersome. But I'll be able to sleep at night and whatnot. And in the meantime, over that 2 months, I'm going to be hitting physical therapy and trying to rework that shoulder and rehabilitate. They think it's because of the clavicle surgery that I had before. I'm using my shoulder differently now because the muscles are different and the tendons are different. So it's causing me to stretch things and tear things and leave more scar tissue behind because the rotator cuff's going now. So the whole shoulder, basically, I'm going to, by another 15 years, I'll probably have my whole shoulder replaced.
Right.
It won't just be a little bit of surgery and open things up and move some bones out and clean up some gaps and whatnot. Like the clavicle, before they went in and they cut a hole about this wide in the top of the shoulder, and they went in and they ground the bone where the clavicle comes to the rotator cuff.
Oh, God.
Right there. They ground the bone. So there's a gap that big in between those 2 bones now, where there was only supposed to be like 1/8 of an inch. There's like 1/4 inch.
Okay, I had a helper at one time. He was in training to be a nurse. So how he wound up deciding to be with me doing electrical work, I have no idea, but he wasn't bad. But anyway, he was telling me when he was in these operating rooms, he's like, dude, man, he's like, I told him, like you're talking about, Mike, with the freaking shoulder replacement, stuff, or the knee replacement, or the thigh replacement. or hip bone replacement. He goes, man, they go in there with these grinders. They didn't look like doctors. They look like body mechanics.
Get with me,
auto body mechanics.
Trying to do something Sunday maybe or something.
Oh,
If you're
definitely.
hitting up Tim Saturday or whatever. Even maybe hit me up if you guys go out Saturday afternoon or something. See what I'm up to.
Oh, I'm down.
I may run over Bay City way and meet up with you guys or some shit.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
If you're going over that way.
Oh, I will.
Bay City's
Yeah, if I can't fly, yeah, I will for sure. It's gonna be.
Well, that's what I mean. You said he had quads to work on. I figured you were going to his house.
Oh no. He's gonna bring it. He's gonna. He can fly one.
You?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop at his work tomorrow in the morning.
Oh,
and
pick him up and then take him back.
Carlos is wanting a link. You want me to send him a link?
It's in the fucking prick chat.
I know, it is in the prick chat.
You blind to watch the prick chat?
All right, homies.
There's been 1 week, other than the weeks that we didn't stream, that the link has not been dropped into that prick chat. So I don't know what he's looking for everywhere else.
No, he doesn't. He wants the email. I'll give it.
That lazy prick. Oh, that's Terry's. We don't want that one. Hold on. I'll get you a link. We'll just throw it in the chat. Anybody that wants to join in.
Nah, he has an issue with the chat.
That's fine. If he can get chat, there's the link from the chat. Do I need to put it into a messenger link?
No, I'm going to send it via email.
Oh. All right. Well, if anybody wants to join, there's the link to get into the Zoom meeting. You're more than welcome to come in. We've got a little time and whatnot yet still, so I'm feeling all right. I was afraid I was going to have to make it a short one because of my shoulder, but I'm trying to keep it kind of immobilized a little bit over here, nursing it, but the glass is on that side. Damn me. He doesn't have Messenger on his laptop. That's the problem. Well, then he should be able to follow the one that I just dropped into the link, into the chat. If he hits that one, it closes YouTube at the same time. Should be able to get in. Hey, he ain't even got to close it. He's on a laptop.
Copy link address. Send a mail.
I wonder what Ed's doing.
It still comes up as messenger though. I guess because I got it. It's just, I think I'm sending it to you.
He doesn't have Messenger on his laptop, so if you send it through Messenger, you won't get it.
I sent it via email, but it's just long. It's not the. Let me see if I do it this way.
You probably copied the wrong link now, huh?
No, I did it twice because I didn't think it was right.
Yeah, speaking of which, why didn't you invite me last week, Ed?
Do what?
For the stand-in show?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think about it.
Oh, I see.
All you had to do was, I put the link in fucking chat, you prick.
He put it in the prick chat. That's the thing. You got to quit muting prick chat.
Yeah, I put it in the regular chat too.
Yeah, the
right?
prick chat. During the stream too. During the stream, you mean? Yeah.
Well, yeah. I just didn't know about it because I was cutting meat at the time. Like I was planning on joining in, and I got done cutting meat. And I was like, well, why didn't I get an invite? And I looked on there. I'm like, oh. I didn't know it was a substitute one.
That reminds me, I need to get Adam's email address. I can't make him a moderator, like a co-host, so that it comes up automatically as he's a co-host, unless I use his email address that he uses on Zoom.
If you want to switch to a different microphone.
You
guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. It's laggy.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
What did you do? Go take a shower after Mitch's stream and get all cleaned up and preppy? Or are you going out or something there, Carlos?
Same shirt. I had some snacks and
You
popcorn.
look like you're all freshened up. Your hair's all combed and shit.
Well,
I thought
that I
maybe
did
you went
for
and,
you.
like refreshed and took a shower.
No, that I just did for you, actually. But I want to try something real quick. Oh, it does work. Mm.
Was it not working before?
The iDroid's working. Okay.
Mind if I try it real quick?
Send it.
I mean, I'm not really going anywhere other than local, very, very, very local, because everybody.
Well, we can even throw you up on big screen if you want.
Hold on. You're not coming out for like the next 5 minutes. Don't come out for 5 minutes. I'm making sure they don't come out and get hit by a drone.
Yeah, that was from Harvest, my dad. That's some green crack that we harvested.
Green
This
crack.
week we should be getting. This week I think it is. What the hell was it? He was just processing it again. We're doing hand trimming now.
Is he gonna fly? Is he gonna fly?
Too much on the machine, and we did a bunch of wet trim and whatnot, and froze a bunch of that. But he doesn't want to run his dry buds through. He ran some dry buds through, and it keeped him out quite a bit. So he doesn't want to do that to the people he's selling to or whatever. He doesn't want to beat all the meds off. So he's doing a lot of hand trimming. But I don't even remember what he said he was doing this week. We got cherry pie over there. We've got wedding cake, gelato, green crack. I think he's got like 7 different strains all total.
Well, first of
Gorilla
all,
Glue.
Wasn't that the name of Pinocchio's father, Gelato?
It was like Gorilla Glue or Gorilla Cookie that he's doing this week. That he's trimming. So he should be. He actually just blew. Yeah, yesterday he did 3.5 cases of butane through a 2-pound tube. 2-pound tube. But anyway, he was cleaning. He's got it regulated and whatnot. He was working the tube, and he went in the house for a couple minutes, and he looked out, and he thought he saw something going on, and come to find out, he started a fire.
Oh shit!
Yeah, blowing butane. 3.5 cases of butane, and he ended up. This was on the first tube. He did 2 tubes, but on the first tube he was blowing. It ended up catching on fire. It melted the plastic bowl that was close. He had it in like an aluminum tray to catch any excess splatter, and then a Pyrex inside that. And the aluminum tray actually touched the stainless steel legs on the tube, the rack for the tube that holds it, actually ignited. You could see the spark mark on the aluminum tray where it touched the stainless steel leg and sparked from static and whatnot, moisture and all that kind of shit. So anyway, he ran out there, threw his boots on real quick, ran out there, grabbed the rack and shut off the valve. He was draining at the time that it caught. He shut off the tube real quick. It's got valves on each end and everything, all regulated, pressure gauges and shit. Anyway, so he shut off the tube, pulled that out of the way, and then there was a plastic like tub container lid there, and he threw that over the top of the glass and snuffed it onto that, and it suffocated it and put out the flame.
Wow.
So he ended up, the bag for the trimmer that has like hash and whatnot was nearby and melted some of the hash bag and keef bag. So he had to order a new set of bags for the trimmer. And that's probably a $50 setback. He saved all the wax that he was making. Ended up blowing another tube through after that. So it's all purging tonight. So probably Saturday, it should be all purged out and ready to go. But I believe that was a Gorilla Glue, I think is what he said. I don't think about it.
Is that the freestyle?
Yeah.
Freestyle, no props, baby. Indoors, no props.
prop guards, right?
Yeah, no prop guard. Sorry. It's got
You
props.
got the rolls down in the house pretty good, man.
Practice.
Turtle mode and everything, man. That's cool.
All right, show them a roll, Carlos. You already did one roll. They probably weren't paying attention. Here you go.
Got some good rates for him.
You think about it. That's not bad for a freestyle.
Right there. I like that. So that little bird right there, that's some good rates for indoors. Mobile 7's a little bit slower on that on mine, but I haven't played with the rates and that forever, and I don't fly it a whole lot, so I need to though. Winter's here.
Well, I mean, considering the weather you're all going to have here over the next couple months, well.
Yeah, exactly. The next 3 months.
They don't want to hear it from the Florida guy.
Yeah, right.
Where's my bomb?
Bastards.
You're not allowed to complain, Ed.
Ever.
We get our adverse weather conditions down here at times.
Oh, a little bit of wind. Come on.
Rain, hurricanes, and all that.
That's the wind I was talking about. The rain doesn't count. You're full of swamps anyway.
What? It's not quite like that. There is a lot of water down here. There's no doubt.
Yeah, there is.
Walk of shame.
But you got really good fishing, so I can't complain.
It's an indoor live stream. It's not a video slide. That he uses a SkyDroid, so it connects to his computer by USB.
I have it, Mike.
No, yeah, Sly. That was live. He is live.
Yeah, that's
right
live
now.
video. Flying acro.
No, Horizon.
Oh, it was Horizon.
Live Horizon. It's up on the top right. You should be able to see it.
In the house.
I didn't pay attention to what mode it was. You were doing flips and rolls. I knew you were good. Wasn't stable, that was for sure. Close. But indoor, I try to stay in stable modes and whatnot. My 65 millimeter, I was trying to hook up originally with Hummingbird nets. That's when Hummingbird first came out for whoops and stuff.
So, Sly Dad, this is
he uses SkyDroid. Connects to his computer USB, and it'll pick up all 40 channels on the 5.8 megahertz for the video.
Yeah.
So it all connects to the computer, and it comes up just like a camera basically on your computer. So you can live stream off it out in the field and whatnot. You can hook up, put your SkyDroid into the computer, do your live stream, and have it there as a second camera basically. Just switch over to the SkyDroid like he did there, and then you could have your FPV mix straight into the, and it's got great range on the little SkyDroid. It's like 25, right? 30 bucks, something like that.
The range is better on my SkyDroid than it is on my goggles.
Right?
You still have the original antennas, Ed?
Yeah, probably. You still using the original antennas that came with the SkyDroid, Ed?
I have one of the originals, and then I have a
circular
one
polarized.
of those curly Q computer antennas on it.
Yeah.
Because it's the dual
I bought that
diversity.
I bought that 12 decibel antenna set because they're RPSMA, so I didn't have any antennas. So when I went to Amazon, I found a set. It was a patch and a circular polarized for 12 decibel. And I put that on there in the window here and flew the whole trailer park with the 6-inch, no problem that one time.
No, I saw the one live you did, man. It came out great. It was looking good.
I've been thinking about getting a laptop so I can play around more when I'm out in the field and whatnot.
Oh, you'll like it, Mike, for sure. You will like it.
Oh, now I have to find your laptop? Jeez.
No.
Okay.
A laptop for that, it's just basic. I wouldn't need a whole lot. I've been looking at like the mid-price range ones at Walmart and shit, but
Right.
Dude, I
it
bought
doesn't
this
need to do
laptop
4K video
I
or
got.
anything.
This laptop I'm running off of right now. I paid $400 for
Piss break.
4 years ago at Walmart. And knock on wood, it's still hanging there. No, it's not a great machine, but worked for me.
Ah. You bored yet, Mike? I'm sorry. I'm just having fun now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, everybody can still hear us, and that's cool. You're live flying. This is live.
Yeah. It's awesome.
So what's the temperature there, Carlos?
57. That's it, Mike. I'm done. Battery's done pretty much. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't need to look at your balls anymore.
Such a prick. I know you can't help it.
No, I can't help myself.
It's all right.
Telemetry lost.
Telemetry lost. Why can you just can't change the camera, knucklehead?
I am, prick. Give me a second. I can only do so much with two hands. I'm not like you, Ed.
Well, you have your order mixed up. You should have switched the camera first.
That's okay, Ed. I was on
You look
top
like a
of it.
spaceman now?
I made up for it.
I know
What's
those-
going on,
You know
Rhino?
what's funny? Okay.
There's Marcel.
Anybody
Marcel
that's
must have
here,
been out
look at
flying or
Carlos.
something.
Look
He
at
finally made it.
look at Carlos's goggles. See how the goggles were lighting up his face? Now they're off. He has them turned off. Here in Florida, we have these things. Fly Dad knows about this. We have these things called mosquitoes that are bloodsuckers.
You don't have
Well, they are.
They're not just Florida. They're all over.
I know they have mosquitoes up there too. But when it starts getting dark, what in a track?
Yeah. They'll be
The
all
blood-sucking creatures is 1, light, 2, heat, and then the vipers, which you have that lower shield off, is an open invitation for mosquitoes and shit to fly up in there, and they start eating your face while you're
that
trying to fly.
The last time me and Plummet went flying together down there at Parts Park, we showed up and had that cookout and whatnot. And I went on the live stream with you. At that time over there, when we showed up, I showed up probably about 15, 20 minutes before Adam did. By the time he's getting there, I'm getting my stuff out and just getting a pack on a drone or whatever. And as he's walking over with all his gear, I'm flying around, screwing off, like zooming them and shit like that. Like, oh, Adam's here, putting in a video. So I did that. By the time I got done with my first battery, dude, my legs were so eaten up from mosquitoes. I was like dancing.
You were wearing shorts.
Adam dropped his stuff off, went home and got mosquito spray and came back before we did any more. They were bad, dude. I can't imagine on my face. That would drive me crazy.
Take Carlos. Unpresent Carlos because he's.
Oh no, but I'm trying to actually give that.
He shouldn't be presented anymore. He shouldn't be. No, he's not presented. It's
looks like it to me.
Because he
was.
Yeah,
it's not
Carlos
on
is
no, you're right.
Big.
He pulled himself off, so yeah. No, when he dropped his camera from the other, I unpresented him and put him in the gallery mode. So that it was all four of us again.
It's lag. I'm getting lag. All I know is it's like, okay. Usually, when I'm actually flying, I don't notice it too much until I see him fly in front of my eyes with the goggles.
There's a settings here.
But it's after I fly, I'm like, oh man, I got chewed the hell up out there.
Did you see this frame we got in Quad Box, Ed?
Yes.
So
I did.
3-inch.
Oh, I saw that somewhere. Where did I see that?
It'll run a 3-inch prop is the design, and it's supposed to have 6 motors on it by the time it's all done. But it's for a contest thing.
But you have to come up with your own design, right?
It's called a linchpin. Yeah, it's a contest. You're supposed to help design it basically, and they gave you some criteria for it, whatever. But it was kind of a throw in on the quad box. It wasn't part of the actual quad box. It didn't, it wasn't money valued or anything else. It's just get you in on the initial start. But it's called a linchpin.
And 6 motors.
Pretty interesting, right there, dude.
Okay,
motors,
so
right?
just where the motors fucking go.
The motor, there's 6 motors. One here, one here, one here, and one here, one here, one here.
Oh, so 6 motors. Okay.
6 motors, and it's supposed to make it so that you can fly it basically like it was a hovering ball, like move it whatever direction you want it, is how they want it designed.
Well, I'm wondering, is it possible to have 6 motors run at the same time?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Most flight controllers come out with 6 motor outputs.
No, not 6, but at the same time and have it like hover or go different
directions. There's multi-copters and quadcopters.
What is that called, Mike? Is it 6 motors that is a hexacopter?
Yeah.
What is that?
6 motors is a hex. This one, I don't know if they call it a hex necessarily, though. I don't know what they would call it, but a linchpin. But so yeah, the idea is 3 motors up here spin in this kind of direction or whatever, and then these 3 down here spin in another direction for hovering or whatever. But yeah,
I don't see where the motors would attach. That's where I'm not.
That's the part you got to design and whatnot. That's what they want. Help design parts to mount the motors, ESC, flight controller, all that kind of stuff. I mean,
yeah, because there's a lot of axes involved with that. I mean, I'm thinking that'd be pretty hard bird to tune right there.
Put the link back in the chat, and you can go look a little bit more onto it.
What's it made out of?
Carbon fiber are the rods, and then TPU is the mounts.
Nexum. Yeah. I don't know where I saw that before tonight. Somewhere.
Huh.
They came in a quad box.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
You get one too, Marcel?
I know all
you get
about
one too?
mosquitoes.
Get what?
With the quad box?
No, I haven't had quad box in a while.
Oh. So I think that's the right link, terry'slinchpins.com.
Look,
it didn't come up.
You got the frame. We want to see you build it and fly it for any of us.
I don't even know what I would to mount motors or anything. I don't know. So I'm waiting to see what comes out over this next month from linchpins and this and that. And
yeah, where do you put the flight controller?
Yeah, there's nothing.
I've asked that question myself.
There's nothing for mounting the flight controller ESCs. Each motor has to have an ESC, so there's 6 ESCs: a flight controller, a power distribution board, a receiver. That's at a minimal. That's if you're not flying line of sight, or rather, FPV. If you're doing
what I've seen so far, that's something you hang from a string from somewhere and let me some kind of sculpture.
I put it together. I was like, I don't even know what the hell is. I put it together. I'm looking at it. I'm like, well, what the? And I'm like, I would like it if it worked. If they got like a plan that I could work from and try to help perfect or something like that, maybe. But they're talking going into code writing and everything for this contest type stuff, dude.
Soup to nuts.
Yeah, it's like basically a whole new era they're letting you help get into on the ground floor. If you've got the know-how and a little bit of play in it, you want to play, here you go. Give you something to do.
Hey, Minnesota Ball, how are you?
You can always do a collaboration. You know, you have somebody do the techie part, somebody do the building.
I agree.
Might be able to, exactly. The contest is each individual enters or whatever, but I'm sure you could get somebody helping you with the tech side and this or that.
Coding, even the coding.
Put it in as your own, and then work it from there with the other people. It's a chance to get a ground floor platform, get into their team, all kinds of shit. But
hey, Marcel,
on the website.
Who sponsors Quadbox? Who's that?
Rotor Riot.
Oh, rotor
It's safety
Rotor
meeting time.
What you working on,
Ready time.
Marcel?
Marcel, you working on a mask?
No, I'm working on the hinges for the dome.
Oh, for R2 back, getting
Yeah.
ready for that motor to come in.
Yeah, he's on 3 feet right now. Or not, sorry, 2 feet because the third foot's not in.
That's cool.
Where's that mask you built this week? I was telling Edge about it earlier. I seen it on Facebook. Show us.
The mask or the helmet?
Stormtrooper. The helmet.
Yes, I didn't.
Here, I'll even present you, dude.
What is that, your chili bucket?
This is my goulash.
Well, let me present
Getting
you
ready
until
to
your video's
pop.
up.
It almost looks like a
Oh,
spittoon.
now we should be able to.
There you go. That's cool.
And it kind of looked like shit in it too.
That turned out pretty good. Nice.
Pretty sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Time for Bondo though. There's lots of gaps I gotta fill.
Oh, really?
There you go. Yeah, I seen the glue spots where you glued it and how each layer had to go or whatever. I've seen the pictures. Look pretty good though.
Thank you.
That's what paint and all that kind of shit's usually for though. Clean up all the little shit.
Yep.
Why the shades on the side though? On the left and the right.
It's the biker scout helmet.
Oh, that's normal. Whatever. Star Wars stuff. I thought you added that.
I heard a story fly where I think it was up in Alaska where some guy got cold or whatever. He passed out and fell asleep, whatever. And he was sucked dry by the mosquitoes in Alaska.
Huh. Sucked dry. That's
Drained his blood.
Well, I mean, to the point where he freaking died.
Yeah. Well, he just got sick.
Yeah.
I mean, like Marcel lives up that way. I mean, he's in BC. This guy was
Way up
I
north.
bet they grow the mosquitoes big in British Columbia too.
But not that bad.
Really?
I don't know. In Canada, we have a pretty good healthcare system, so people dying from a mosquito bite just sounds ludicrous.
No, this guy didn't die because he got bit by a mosquito. This guy died because he was sucked dry by mosquitoes while he slept.
Too.
He was nowhere near any hospital. He was out in the freaking woods.
That's crazy. In today's society, I could believe anything now, though.
It's an old story. Probably happened 30 years ago.
Sucked dry by mosquitoes. Imagine it.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
He rubbed the lamp, and then the genie was like, "Make only one wish." And he's like, "I want to get sucked dry." And he's like, "Done."
First of all, I mean, it's like I always thought we grew them pretty damn big down here in Florida. I mean, we're nothing but swamps all over the place. My dad knows that.
Oh yeah.
Just reminded me of that genie joke. Guy goes, "I want my penis so long, I want it to touch the floor." So the genie cut off his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's a good one, actually.
Oh, what's the other one? I
was
want to be surrounded by pussy, so the genie turns him into a tampon.
But I mean, here's the way
Terrible. I'm
it
sorry.
kind of seems to me in like Alaska or other places that are really cold is that the animals or even the insects are like from the moment they're hatched come into being that they become these super critters because they have such a short time when the weather's worth a shit and not cold as hell for them to grow up, spawn, do what they gotta do before they get frozen to death again.
Have you seen the show Life Below Zero or something like that?
Okay.
I've seen it a few times. Yeah.
Those guys, they have to go out with like beekeeper masks because of the mosquitoes. You know, because it's so bad.
They say the Alaskan state bird is the mosquito.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's how big the mosquitoes are.
Oh, yeah. And you've been there, Mike.
They said you better watch your children out playing in the yard or they might get carried off by mosquitoes.
Imagine.
I can imagine that.
It's probably like that over where Marcel's at too, though. Big old mosquito.
We were just talking about that. Yeah,
City, huh?
mosquitoes aren't that big here. I mean,
when
Yeah,
you
they
think
are
about
really
it, Mike, don't you?
It was like
don't
half
you
the size
think-
of a mosquito eater.
Don't you think that after being in Alaska yourself and all that, don't you think that leads credence to the theory that things up north, because the weather is so harsh so many months of the year, that they have to be bigger and badder than everything else? You know
Well, they
what I
definitely
mean?
have to be quicker because they're
Yeah,
going
you're
to
fine,
die.
Sean,
They
right now.
drinking unless it's in the blood flow.
it's blocking Sean's view.
We just
Imagine a
have
mosquito the size of a cicada bug.
we just have a whole lot of ticks here. Like I had three
I
of
don't
them
like
pop
those.
on me while I was doing the deer. So
Ticks are dangerous,
yeah, they can be.
potentially.
They can be
Because
paralyzing.
they give you like arthritis symptoms.
Well, they
Who, what?
they bite. I'll tell you that.
Tick in the wrong area under your skin can actually paralyze you.
Yep. Depends on how deep.
I
you
knew
go.
this guy. We've had a couple of times where swarms of beers.
Beers. We know what that's
Swarms of beers.
Go figure.
In heaven, if there was a swarm of beer by his house.
Imagine that beer.
Also that.
Not the liquid kind either. Just the word.
We know what's on his
A
mind.
swarm of bees, damn it. And my dad knew this guy that did honeybees. And so he came over and he had a smoker thingy.
Yeah, just a
There's
little.
one of those little puffer smoky thingies that you pump a little trigger on and blows that little puff of smoke.
And then came the vape machine.
He didn't wear any hood or anything. And I see him they get on his ears, and you can tell they're stinging his ass. He goes, "Oh no, it helped with my arthritis."
That's it. Sunset gelato, Marcel.
That's delicious, buddy. That's the one I'm
I
having
like
right now.
that one. Yeah. The napalm. Is
Napalm.
another good one.
like
Napalm is another good one. The best flavored one
It
is
almost
the
looks like a
blackberry
pencil
kush, though. The blackberry kush is the best one.
Oh, really? That's an indica, though.
But it's it's indica though. It's not hybrids.
These hybrids kicked me on my ass, man. I fell asleep for a bit there.
Napalm OG.
Why do they name it that kind of stuff, man?
So how many have you found up there?
At least they stocked up on THC.
What the hell was that, Edge?
I was
moose antler.
laughing at something Sly Dad said. I'm getting ready to address him now.
You
Edge
gotta fly
has a
that.
moose antler shed that he found in the desert.
You gotta fly that antler.
That's
Okay.
weird, man. He found a moose antler in the
One-
Put a
desert.
drone on it.
Here, maybe here.
Okay, that's a good place to mount.
You better make it 3D. You're gonna need some extra controller motors.
I'm gonna have to make it like 12 inches off to lift this thing. This thing's
That
like
thing would be heavy, man. That'd be like a 12S.
it's 25, 30 pounds, I bet.
Be a 12S.
All right. Hey, Mike, did you see Sly Dad's comment?
No, I got looking over here at video again. Damn it! I've been sucked dry. but not by mosquitoes.
And then look at my reply.
By an ex.
I both.
I was doing a date on my darn sign in at the darn doctor's office. I was like, "What's the 5th? What's today? The 5th? Oh yeah, it's the ex-wife's birthday today." She's like, "Oh, that's a day we don't remember." I'm like, "No."
How did you remember it then?
But somehow you did remember it, didn't you?
I told her, I said, "No, it's all good. We communicate. We're still all right. We got kids together. We know it was a different time and place." She actually, I brought her from Alaska to Michigan, and she ended up married to a guy I used to hang out with in high school and shit.
Oh, wow. No way, really? That's pretty wild.
And it's nice. Like we didn't hang out like since high school type thing. She met him somewhere else all around.
So you met her while you were in the
Alaska.
That's pretty good.
A booty.
Hey Ed.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting on that.
You should make a drone rack out of that moose thing and hang your drones from it. That was Minnesota quad idea.
Hang it upside
down.
What
moose thing?
Quads, like some
elk, whatever that was. Elk,
moose. Bullwinkles.
Where's Bullwinkle? I didn't see
what.
Let's see if we can do this.
You said Edge. I thought you said you were saying Ed.
There you go. See
a few of them on there.
It's a display rack.
Oh, that's a 6-inch one.
No, you can hang them from the edges.
You'll have to use all the micro. You'll have to build enough micros to fill it.
Hang them from the points.
3 inches under
the points of the battery straps. Hang up the battery strap. Nice.
I work like that.
Are you gonna hang it from the ceiling?
How many whoops do you put on?
I don't know how you'd hang it. Like most people just put leather around it and have it hanging on the wall like that.
I would have it like it was up on a moose.
Exactly.
So
that's what Mike said.
Yep.
Like that.
And then hang the drones going
further
down.
up, dude. They're
like 90 degrees.
They're out, dude. They're out and around.
90 degrees.
It's like
the other way.
So what?
They go up and out towards the front. So yeah, it'd be more like that on a moose.
Right.
Hey, Mike. The mosquitoes in Texas are so big. They ask air traffic controller for.
Yeah, it's not just flat to the wall like that.
Yeah, they got to get Lance clearance to fly. I hear you, Chris.
Respect, man. It's a nice mine. You buy one of those from like antique shop.
Chris, did you figure out that RX antenna mounting and what those tubes and all that and those mounts I sent you?
You got it up in the air already.
The one should have the RX antenna tube mounts and an SMA mount for you.
Chris Hope says their speeders so big to contact air traffic control for clearance. That's hilarious.
Well, we got about 10 more minutes and I'm going to call it a night, guys.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be relaxing my shoulder and I've been moving.
Yeah, I was going to say, so what do I hear that you're getting old? Your shoulder's falling apart on you?
Yeah, I've been working too damn hard. That's what it is. All summer long, I've been spraying. So I've been doing all that
every now and then,
twisting and all that bullshit with my shoulder. And
I make a little movement to the left or the right, and all of a sudden my shoulder's like, ow.
Dude, I get like, I could probably do it enough that you can hear it on the microphone. You hear the popping yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's like 6 or 7 pops right there.
Don't keep trying. Don't keep trying. We get here.
It's so noisy and yeah.
I broke my pelvis once, 3 places. Suck.
Well, I just have to do this every once in a while to break the bone spurs in there.
No, it's not breaking.
My elbow's the same way. I got it every once in a while. It'll lock up. I got to pull it out and kind of twist like that, and it'll give a big old pop and lock it back into place. Just from too much use of
the best cure is to keep it moving, though. Always keep
that and this and all over and twist.
You look like the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Oh, do Tai Chi.
Wax on, wax off.
Hey, $17 an hour. I'll do it.
Yeah, right.
I'll show you the Karate Kid. We'll sling some paint, Rob.
But
Well,
definitely
don't
gotta
forget
keep moving.
stand the floor.
You weren't here early on. I showed video of the house from this morning from flying with the Mavic Mini. So you have to watch the rewatch at the beginning there and check out the video. But yeah, it's a big old freaking mansion.
Good job though on it.
Yeah, it looks nice. I like it. The windows got all wrapped yesterday and everything, and then today we finished up. Well, the windows got wrapped, and then we did a bunch of siding to finish up second coats and whatnot. But then we had a bunch of touch-ups and soffits and fascia and shit like that to do, and put gutters up today, downspouts and shit.
So Bob Casey is saying hello to everyone.
Yeah, I know. It's funny how Bob manages to show up at the end of the stream.
You might want to say happy birthday to his wife, Mike. Today is his wife's
Jeffrey's
birthday.
FPV should be showing up in the next 3 minutes.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Casey.
Jeffrey's, Jeffrey style.
Oh, really?
He'll probably show up in the last 3 minutes or so.
Oh, really? Is that how he rolls?
He's in California, so he's 3 hours behind. So
fashionably late.
Oh,
Wakey, and there's
Paul,
Wakey.
what's going on, brother?
Wakey's being all what's the word? Up late at night because Wakey's like 5 hours ahead of us.
Hey, Chris, man, if you need any help figuring out that antenna stuff or anything, just hit me up in a PM or whatever, man. I'll give you whatever I can give you as far as help or TPU or I got shit around, man. Ain't nothing but about 6 hours to print up a GoPro session mount if you end up picking up one of those.
Right.
What do you think?
Fire day, Chris?
The
Chris,
4K
did you
run
fire
cam,
that?
Mike.
I don't know if he flew today, but he has made in the Tyro now.
I know he's made.
Yeah, that was a damn good flight too.
Mike, the $99 run cam nano or no run cam. It's supposed to be like the
S3.
S5.
The S3.
That's not bad, right?
No, it's not bad. The battery life and cold weather are the two things you got to watch for with that, I hear. Mainly battery life.
Well, you got an hour maybe? Not even.
I don't even think you get that. Wow. I think it's a short run battery. But it might be one of those swappable batteries like the GoPro Heroes and whatnot. I'm not sure. Check into that. You might be able to get extra batteries for it. Then it won't be so bad.
Right.
The newer versions I hear are supposed to be better, though.
On the field.
I hear the newer versions are supposed to be better, though.
Newer version of what?
The Runcam S3s.
Oh, okay.
The GoPro Session Runcam version. Yeah, $100 session basically by Runcam.
Right.
But they're available. That's the key.
Yep.
You can find a GoPro for $100. You're in good shape.
Right.
I got a used GoPro 4 for $100.
135 is the closest I could ever find.
I got the Session 5.
Yeah, Session 5.
Well, at least it's not a Section 8.
Your Section 8?
I don't want to spend the money on that. That's just way too much money.
Yeah. Kidding me?
You guys heard of anybody doing a decased Runcam 3 or Runcam 5?
Yeah, there you go.
Not the 5.
That's looking good there, Chris.
Why couldn't you just do the exact same thing to it as you do as GoPro and just do that?
From what I understand, it's a power issue.
Oh, what are you using on that camera mount, Chris? What kind of camera you got on there? If you need a session mount, I could print one of those up, brother. Or a Hero mount, probably too, if I could find it.
I don't think he has a camera on that.
He's got a mount on the picture he just sent me that's like
no, I know, but I don't think he actually has.
He's got a GoPro mount on the top, like
but he's
one
not
of the ones
using
that
it.
screw in and all that kind of thing.
He still has to get the GoPro. What he was using maybe is recording with the SkyDroid.
Oh yeah.
Because he's still, I believe he's still using the Emax goggles. That's his next.
Look at the picture though, Carlos. Look what he's got on top of that thing. You see, that's a camera mount for like a GoPro.
No. I understand, but I don't think he's using it at this point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he ain't using it or whatever, we can get him a GoPro type mount or something. That thing's gonna add some serious weight. And
check your messenger, Mike. Or you did already. Is my chat late?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. I got a picture. That's all I got so far. I haven't got anything else. Don't work it live.
I think he needs to buy goggles and a GoPro or something to record eventually.
If he can find a used GoPro for a decent price, $150, it's worth it, especially if it's a Session 5.
Right. I like.
Otherwise, like you were just saying, the Runcam S3, the Firefly is decent. It's worse in cold weather than it is in the warm weather, so he'd be better off down there. But the Firefly is pretty cheesy, really. Even if you get the high end one.
You're talking about like the $30 or $40 one?
Yeah.
Nah, I would go with the Runcam personally.
Orca just put out a new one too. Orca just put out one, or not Orca, Cadex. They might have called it the Orca. That might be why I'm calling it Orca. The Cadex just put out a new one that's like a Session 2.
Just stealing all these names.
Pretty damn good, and it's about the same form factor as the Runcam S3.
Huh.
So that's supposed to only be like about $100 too, and it does 4K. Probably only 30 frames per second, but that's still pretty good. If I get a camera at 30 frames per second, drop it to 2.7, put it at 60, and you got great video. I don't know what kind of control
crash.
That'll be the next thing, is how much camera control you have over it as far as settings on the camera. That's the thing about GoPros. You can go in there and fine tune all your settings.
Is there a kind of, I don't know, for lack of a better word, formula to figure out if you're recording, let's say at 2K, 30 feet per second, how much recording time are you going to get off of, let's say, a 64?
It depends on the SD card that you're putting in.
Let's say a 64 high speed. It would probably give you, what, an hour or less?
Probably varies with a little bit with color and whatnot.
Right.
Depending on the settings and whatnot. But I don't know how much it takes up. I know I run 64 bits on most of my shit right now. 64 gig. That way I got plenty of space.
And what do you get, about an hour of recording time? Or
no, I get like 2.5 hours on a session.
High speed?
At 4K.
4K, okay. Oh, sorry.
On 64 gigs, something like that. It's quite a bit of video.
Chris has a fake GoPro.
Your battery on the GoPro session will go dead before I fill up my fucking SD card.
Yeah, that I believe.
That's to the point that I'm at. I'm like, but I wouldn't run anything higher than 60.
Might be worth getting an external charger.
A lot of people like to run the 32 gig chips, so that they change them more frequently. That way that you don't lose a lot of footy if it does go down out on a distance or whatever, smash that thing and it don't recover the video. Or
I've heard people that they actually use one SD card per flight. I forget who it was.
Right.
Proper
Swap them out. Yeah. I've heard of people doing that.
Anyway, Chris wrote that he has a fake GoPro.
It's a fake GoPro?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a stop GoPro, not the GoPro.
Yeah. We'll let him play with that mount for now and see what he comes up with for a camera. I'm sure he'll look for something better anyway.
Yeah, that's what I used to charge my GoPros with when I'm out in the field.
Power supply.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out for that tree.
This is what I used to charge my GoPro now.
On the field?
No. There's 2 extra batteries there, and I've got one in the camera, so I've got 3 batteries for the Hero 8.
Oh, I see. That's the new one.
That's not the new one. They got a Hero 9 now.
Oh,
Yeah, they've already got a Hero 9 out.
Yeah, man.
Ridiculous.
That's crazy. That's like buying a new drone every time they come out with one.
Right.
The Hero 9 is heavier than the Hero 8 and 7.
Yeah, it's bigger too.
Yeah.
Yep, bigger and everything. They've made it bigger because of that extra screen on the front. You got front or rear facing screen now, so you can see what it's doing. So you can use it for vlogging.
Well, a
like
fat lot of good that does you when it's perched on top of a drone.
Right. Depending on what you're using it for, exactly. That's why they've got the Hero 7, 8.
But what's the deal? You pay a certain amount of money and you get a warranty on it if it crashes. What's this? Like I keep hearing that.
Yeah, GoPro refresh type thing. It's like the DJI refresh.
What is it
First
called?
of all, when they put that guarantee out there, I guarantee you they didn't think you're going to strap it on top of a drone or you're going to fucking be flying.
No, they expected you to put it on the side of a drift car and go smash it into a fucking wall.
Yeah, right.
That's what they expected you to do. Dude, look around. What are they using GoPros for?
Everything moving
Drifting,
and fast.
Snowboarding,
Yep.
skydiving. They expect to lose some shit. They expect it to take some bounces. They know what
they know. FPV is not new.
At $500 a freaking camera, they're making their money.
You know what it means? That means it cost them $50 to make it.
Right.
$50.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly. It cost them $50 to make it. They're covering the cost of the time.
You know what? I swear that's what it costs. You know the DJI Care Refresh? The DJI Care Refresh. The DJI Care Refresh, I swear, is what it cost them to make the drone.
Think about this. How many people actually lose or crash their drone to the point where they need the DJI refresh?
That's what I mean.
But how many people paid for it? They've got their money already wrapped, dude.
Oh,
just like the Best Buy deal. You go to Best Buy, you can get the regular Best Buy warranty, or you can get on the Best Buy Geek Squad thing for $200.
Yep.
It'll cover all your home electronics, dude. Your coffee pot in the kitchen, everything, dude.
Yeah.
For $200 a year.
That's pretty good. Can't beat that. What's that? 15.
How often do you use it though? $200 a year, really?
Actually, Mike, I'll give you a quick story. Finally,
it depends on what you're using it on, really.
I bought the FXT goggles last year, February. Anyway, I bought an $8 warranty for 4 years. I actually used it, and they paid me like in a week. They paid me the full price of the goggles. I couldn't believe it.
Like I said, depends on the product and this and that. Just like RDQ
through Amazon.
All these
wait a minute. You know that they have that warranty now, but
electronics right now.
Yeah, but I don't. If you crash it though, they're not going to warranty it, right?
Dude, it doesn't matter.
Are you sure? Because I read some of the.
They are giving you a kickback on all your shit that way by buying a warranty. All your stuff, all your
even if it crashes,
doesn't matter if it was your fault or theirs. They can't prove either way.
Are you
They're
sure?
Going to give you a kickback on it. It may not be full price, but
you're sure.
You give me half price on a flight controller I just fried because I hooked up a wire wrong.
Oh, all right. But if you buy a drone and crash it, they're not going to warranty that, are they?
Yeah.
Really?
They're warrantying all the electronics. Period.
No matter what. Not just what do they call that?
There's no such thing as no matter what, but there is.
I'm sure there's stipulations, but.
I mean, is it because there's manufacturer warranty?
My dog chewed up my flight controller. They probably aren't going to warranty that.
But I crashed it into the side of a building.
Like that, you're going to have to go buy an Armaton frame.
But how about if I crashed it into the side of a tree? You know,
if you crashed it into a side of the tree and had faulty electronics, they're talking their warranty.
Oh, faulty electronics. Yeah.
Well, you crash it into a tree and it fries something in your electronics that's faulty. They're going to warranty that to some extent. They're not, like I said, they're not going to give you full price, maybe.
Right.
But they're going to warranty something, give you a kickback for it. Dude, that's money in my pocket. I use it once, I'm paid for.
Right.
What is it, $3 for a flight controller to add that warranty on there? Something like that. I just bought one at RDQ, I think it was, and used it.
So Paul said RDQ warranty did not cover CADX turtle crash.
Okay. RDQ warranty didn't cover that, so Yeah, they're talking all kinds of warranties. It depends on what it is and this and that, I'm sure. But like a flight controller or something burns up because you crashed or whatever, it could very well be warranted and give you a little kickback or whatever. Flight One's doing the same thing. Regardless of what happens with your flight controller, they'll give you some type of rebate towards another flight controller or whatever from them. You know what I mean? I had a flight controller come in. I put a darn nut driver on there and ended up breaking off a little resistor or whatever. They gave me $20 towards another damn flight controller. It's only a $4 flight to begin with, so I got half price because I fucked it up.
How'd your Flight One rig run, by the way?
I haven't flown it a whole lot, but it runs good.
Okay, just asking.
It does. It fires up and runs right. Let me see. I haven't plugged the battery in it in a while. Let's see what it does. See if it gives me some good chimes here. Let's see. See them fast chimes and everything, dude. Yeah, good. All working.
There you go. That's cool. Well, now you just need to fly the damn thing.
I've flown it a few times. It was a pain in the ass, just like you had. Just like you were having. But it's all in processes and different things. Your computer runs a little different, so sometimes it's firmware settings and drivers. But it took a little fighting to get to the Flight One to get it set up right. But I still haven't.
Ed knows about
everything with it. It's got a tramp on it and everything, so it's supposed to work great. But
I just got so irritated with Flight One, I couldn't stand it anymore.
You're so close to having that bird flying, Ed, and you don't even realize how close you really are. But it is frustrating as hell.
Well, he got it to do the same shit. You got it to do those chimes once, and that was it.
Yeah, dude, I spent like probably 7 hours to get that thing to come up the right way and fly like it's supposed to, as far as
I had it all the way. Yeah. I had it all the way to the motor spinning the right direction, all that shit. And then
it fucking wouldn't show back up to finish to complete the final.
It wouldn't arm. It wouldn't arm.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty sucky. RC Crazy said goodnight, Mike.
All right, Eric. Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, I
said we were going to get out of here 8 minutes ago, and we're still so that tells you how it's been. But I think we are going to go ahead and call it, guys. Thanks, everyone, for stopping in. Chris, get with me if you need anything, man. Wakey, good to see you. Minnesota Paul, Bob Casey, Slide That, everybody. Indigo, Rhino, Ananuki. We had people coming from like other chats and different forum types and everything. So it's been a good night.
Thanks for letting me fly.
Yeah, man. Anytime, dude. It gives you something to do. And hey, man, everybody likes flying.
Especially now that winter's coming, we got to do it a little bit more often.
Yeah. I enjoyed when you jump up on the roof and things like that too. So, I mean, it ain't just got to be an Ed Live fly to get up on there and fly, people. Man.
Well, no, it's only because of the time.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's, dude, our sunset was 5:20 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, it's.
I'm like, dude, wow. I ain't got time for shit. I get out of work and it's like over with.
Right? You can do an.
Man, I love daylight savings time. I'm sad to see it gone.
To live fly or live stream during the weekends.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that too myself. Like I said, I was thinking about getting a laptop so I can try to do some of that, because I end up with more time on the weekends to go out and fly or do anything.
Oh, you're from the house.
Yep.
Right there.
The house here sucks because it's the trailer park, man.
Yeah, but you can fly.
The weekends, the kids are all running around and everything else, and a lot of soft targets for me. So I'd rather go find a park and have a little bit more control over the soft targets.
I hear you.
Less areas to run in and out of, man.
So, all right, Mike. Thanks.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll
Mike,
see you guys next week. Hopefully, I should be on.
Michelle and Ed Prick. Keep smiling, guys.
Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy. Downstream there. All right, the main stream is over.